Oh, damn it! They were on to us. I really didn't think they would pan down there.
Too good on the draw.
Yeah, welcome to Off Topic, episode number 2. This episode sponsored by Crunchyroll and Movement Watches.
Ooh.
Look, there they are over there. Yeah, we're all rocking a pair now. I'll get to that later.
Gavin and I match.
Pair of
do.
watches?
We're like the Wonder Twins.
They say pair?
Yeah. I mean, I only have one.
But I mean, that's a pair. There's
That's
two
true.
of them. You're each
Yeah.
wearing the same one. Is that not a pair?
Should we introduce ourselves this time?
Yeah, we'll
Apparently
do it.
we didn't do that last time.
Well, I mean, you weren't here last time, right?
I was saying the royal we.
Yeah, because it started with Jeff, and I just couldn't stop him. So we just kept going, and I didn't look back. But
That's why he's not here for the first 20, 30 minutes.
you know, he might show up. Who knows?
Yeah, he's like a boulder.
He's an important guy. He's got a lot of things going on. I am your host, as always, Michael. We are joined this week by
Gavin.
And Ryan.
yeah, and his Diet Coke.
Of the Diet Cokes.
Apparently, are you gonna hold it up with your shoe at least?
Oh, I mean, do you want me to bring the shoe out? I can do it. Except there's not a camera that works for that.
But you can do it. Keep spinning.
Just
now
keep
you're just opening your
spreading your
legs to the
legs.
camera. look at you giving birth to the
we
camera.
did it. And we have a Diet Coke special cam. Nailed it.
Is that what that is? Is there a sticker on it?
Yeah, no, that was
Man, we are giving
set up beforehand.
the camera department a run for their money. We've already been under the
What
table.
else can we do?
We
Let's
didn't
just
ask
move the
them
table.
to look under the table, though. What was going to happen was it was going to start. Gavin said this 10 seconds before we started. What if we hide under the table? And then we expected to be nothing, and
Yeah.
we'd hop up.
Well, what my favorite part was that you
but
were like,
they listened to us.
you were like, we should do that one time, and then the intro played, and I was like, we still have time.
You did,
And,
yeah.
and Ryan and I went under, and you were like, God damn.
yeah, I'm not going to be the only one sitting up here.
Oh yeah, Bev.
Oh, okay, getting a bev.
What is this?
Yeah,
thing?
We were just talking about that. So Marcus, this is a thing we're looking at on the set. Marcus pointed this out earlier in the week. He was telling me about it. That it's like this. I don't know. It's supposed to be like a little gas pump thing.
bring it down here. We're going to talk
Yeah,
about
it's like a prop. It's like a gas pump prop, but it's meant to be used where you just fill it with liquid and then you pull the little nozzle and it pours it out. So it's meant to be used with like shots.
So it's all like attached.
I was saying, well, this isn't part of it, but yeah, he attached it to there just because it
Oh.
looks cooler and he's a prop guy, Ryan.
Got
so
it.
he was like, add that little jug thing in the bottom, looks cool. And I said again, much like the tabling, we should do that one day. And Gavin said, yeah, let's do that today. So if,
yeah.
if you want to. Whiskey, you
You
said
wanna figure it
whiskey,
out?
it's pretty hardcore. I think it means just open the top and
right,
throw
let's
it
see.
in, I think.
Throw whiskey in? Do we have?
Throw whatever you want in.
This is some high quality
I
plastic.
would be careful with the whiskey though, because we don't want to, run Jeff's supply dry.
Is it
It's
just
already
gravity
dry.
fed?
I guess.
All right, it doesn't need like any kind of like
I
compressed
mean, we can
air
test
or-
it out, Ryan. Throw some. Well, I'd say throw some root beer in there, but then it would be filled with root beer. Also, now we are 3 minutes in. Gavin is literally just wandering around the set.
We all are now.
Well, I haven't moved, and we're just playing with this thing here. So,
This looks like whiskey, but there's something written on it in Sharpie.
okay,
45%
over
9 something.
Look, this
Oh,
can
there
be
you go.
Jeff until Jeff gets here.
there you go. We'll just sit that.
Yeah.
Sit it in his chair.
Yeah, this will be Jeff.
There you go.
We get a name tag. for
we,
Jeff.
we fill this with whiskey. It literally is Jeff. Just imagine it's his head.
Just as the podcast goes on, you pour a little bit more in there every minute or two, and then it keeps up.
Yeah, this is whiskey that the volume or the alcohol by volume is written on it with a marker. It seems suspicious.
It seems a little bit custom. Like maybe
That's
someone.
fine. Go for it though.
So is it not standard? Like this batch just happens to be a little bit more?
Maybe
or
it's different. I don't know.
maybe they had to sell it in the U.S. Maybe it's an import.
Ryan, Jeff's not here. This is not the conversation we should be
That's
having.
fair.
That guy, he'll tell you everything about it after he eats the bottle. He'll just describe it to you.
No, he's leery of unknown liquors.
Yeah, but this is very known.
Ever
I mean,
since
just
the
look at the
incident,
label.
Leery.
Yeah,
Yeah, that means like
weary?
hesitant.
it's like weary. Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
How do
Concerned.
Well, how do you say in the UK? Like blogged?
we blotter?
The
blogged about
different
it.
words aren't what throws me off. It's the same words. Someone's being handed something.
Yep.
All
Thanks,
right,
Patrick.
Gavin's being handed a sticky note.
Oh, okay. It's a label,
Oh, okay. That's
so we know
fine.
it is. You want to put the top back on?
Yeah.
Here, put it on his face.
We're really playing with this. So if you're listening on iTunes or wherever you listen to this podcast,
Sorry.
maybe you should check out, becoming a sponsor on roosterteeth.com and watching it live so you can actually see what the hell we're talking about. Or you just watch it on YouTube
I feel like
or on our website.
one of the most famous names in history is Jack Daniel, right? The whiskey
think so?
guy. Yeah, like everyone knows
You
Jack
don't think
Daniels.
Hitler's got him beat?
No, I
or-
mean
Like
he's up
John
there. They're all up
Hancock?
there.
Yeah.
They're all way up there.
He's
but
up
like,
there.
how do we start booze? Like, how do you get into booze making? Like, how do you make whiskey?
Well, the thing too is though, you do
Achievement Hunter
it
whiskey?
1,000 years after you're fucking dead though.
Yeah.
Like Achievement Hunter could be an awesome name 500 years from now. I don't think Jack Daniels was rolling in it when he was alive. Usually anyone, or especially with artists, I wonder if alcohol goes the same. Like everyone hates you and you're a loser your whole life, and then you die and you become famous, and everything you did is worth a fucking fortune.
Infamous.
What do you think that Jack Daniel? I mean, if, let's maybe like China. You think which name do you think is bigger in China? Hitler, Jack Daniels?
Good point.
Yeah.
Probably
Well,
Hitler.
I mean, maybe they have that. Maybe it's big there. Maybe there's a lot of imports.
If you're listening from China, please let us know.
And speaking of Hitler, have either one
Yeah.
of you seen the? Dude, we were talking about the swastika last week. We'll roll right into Hitler this week. Have you seen that Amazon Prime show, The Man in the High Castle? I started watching that.
No.
It's pretty good. It's like if the Nazis won World War II, but then it's like 20 years later, so it takes place in like the early 60s, I guess, of like a America run by the Nazis and the Japanese. Like the Nazis are basically in charge, and the Japanese are like under them.
So it's like the Wolfenstein.
It's kind of like that, but I mean, it's a whole series. Yeah, it's like Netflix. It's like Amazon's original show. So they just dropped like the whole season at once. It's like 10 episodes. I'm like halfway through it. It's pretty interesting, but it's also I'm not sure if he's a producer or something. Ridley Scott has something to do with it. His name's attached to it somehow. So
Although
like,
his name was also attached to Prometheus.
yeah, it was. It was attached a little too much to Prometheus.
I feel like he
But-
should have given up a letter in his name.
And they're making a
because of
sequel to
one.
that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a super prequel to Alien.
Look-
like it's gonna tie right into Alien this time. We promise.
If there's an Alien or a Predator connection, they will make a sequel. It doesn't matter how awful it is. Look
I
how
mean-
many sequels the fucking Resident Evil movies got.
dude, fucking the first one wasn't great.
No.
it wasn't good. But
The
I was
Resident Evil movie?
Yeah.
Where that dude got sliced up by lasers? That
That's
was
the scene
awesome.
everyone remembers. That's it.
Yeah, that
It's
black
like-
dude
Yeah, I
gets
mean,
cubed.
was there other scenes in that movie?
Yeah, there were a few other scenes.
I remember some creepy computer kid as well.
You're all going to die down here. Yeah, that was the little robot, which is funny because in the last one they brought all those characters back, like in the
Really?
part 5 or 6 or something.
I thought they
that
all went
black dude's
completely-
back. Well, they're all dead. They come back as clones.
Does he have like tons of
No, he
tape? Like,
doesn't. He doesn't. He's a clone. Like Michelle Rodriguez is in the first one, and she gets killed in that one as well. There's 2 of her in the last one. One's good and one's bad. And same thing with Carlos, the dude from the third and the fourth one, I think he was in, or the second and the third one. He comes back as like a good clone and a bad clone. They're just like, fuck it, throw all the actors in from the early movies.
I only saw the first one.
Are all the movies canon? I mean,
Yeah,
I
well,
think I've seen 1 or 2.
I mean, they have nothing to do with the games. No.
no, I just meant like they all hold together from movie to movie.
I mean, they don't, but they believe.
Yeah.
They want you to believe that they do.
like I remember seeing the first movie and it
It's-
was like modern day-ish and they're going into the special basement, and then I remember seeing previews for another movie where it's like post-apocalyptic bird
Though
massacre.
they really jump into it, and that's kind of how they tanked the whole series. Like the first one wasn't great, but the first one wasn't great because it was too original. Like it had nothing to do with a video game. It was like one of those things where let's make a Resident Evil movie, but don't have anybody from the games in it or anything. It's like, well, that's why you're making the fucking movie. That's why it's popular. So that's why that one was just kind of like, it was just like an action movie with fucking zombies and Umbrella was in it. You know, it really had nothing to do with Resident Evil. But then,
I remembered another scene
what was the scene?
where that person's head is coming out of the lift and the lift goes up and the head comes off.
I don't remember that scene. It probably
Nah,
happened.
I don't either.
But the second one,
That's Mission Impossible.
I was thinking Mission Impossible because that was Emilio Estevez.
Yeah.
He gets
Head-
crushed right in the beginning.
Head caved in immediately.
Yeah, well, that was his whole body gets caved in.
Well, he just
I'm
gets the
just so
spike in
used
the
to
face.
I'm so used to people just grabbing drinks
Yeah.
that I didn't even.
There, you got it. I heard
Did you get a little
Bernie's
something
pulling
else?
every
he
single
pulled every
handle.
handle. I heard him go, "Where's the
I
beer?"
even asked beforehand which one is it. They told me two in the middle.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Thanks. No problem.
Hey, cheers. All right. Well, yeah, there you go.
Well, don't do it across Jeff. That's rude.
Sorry.
Go behind him.
Offer him
at
a
least.
sip at least.
But the second one, my hopes went up because the first one ends and she gets out of the facility, and the second one takes place in Raccoon City, where it's like, oh yeah, that's like the second game where Leon is, and like fucking zombies in the streets and everything's going to hell, and that's mostly the second movie, and they start introducing characters from the video game. And then in between the second movie and the third movie starts, and they're like, oh yeah, 90% of the Earth is dead. And I was like, what? Really?
The T-virus,
Where are
right?
you gonna go from there? Like the video games have been coming out for like, I don't know, fucking 96, I guess it came out, almost 20 years, and they have like, it's always like, oh, it's gonna spread everywhere, it's gonna spread. Oh, it's just this little island. Oh, it's just this little country over there. Oh, it's just this little thing. The movie's just like, fuck it, the whole world. So it's like 3 movies after that. Besides the fact that they're not great, I'm left constantly asking, what is the point? Who cares? Like, the world is over. There's nothing to save. There's no one to save. Everyone is dead. Who cares?
It's basically the Resident Evil series of movies is what happens if you join a movie series after it's already jumped the shark.
Yeah.
Like, it's done.
Yeah.
Like, they've already gone off the rails.
Well, that's the last one. The last one they did, which it's supposedly the second to last one. They're only making one more to tie it all together, all 9 movies or whatever. I think there's 6. There's 5 or 6. The last one, the whole thing was they were in an underground facility of Umbrella that was like, oh, it's miles and miles and miles long. They had tons of clones because they were the only characters anybody cared about, and everything is like, it's like fucking Star Trek. What's it called? Like the virtual reality room. What's it called? The holodeck.
Yeah.
Because all the cities are gone and everything's gone from the Earth. So it's like, oh, look, it's Raccoon City again. Like, everything's virtual because they ruined the entire fucking plot of there's nothing to do.
That's the best thing that could come writing-wise is
The,
they'll
like,
just have a virtual
like 90% of the movie is them in a holodeck with fucking clones,
I mean,
fighting
if
the bad clone versions of
If
themselves.
you're gonna do that, at least make a time machine and go back in time. To
Right?
it.
That would have been fine.
At least it's real.
That would have
man.
been fine. You could have done that 2 movies ago.
What do you
It's
think
like, fucking, one of them, I can't remember which one. One of them ended right where the next one picked up, and like the beginning of the end of one movie is like, oh, that attack's coming in, and then the movie ends, and then the next movie starts like 10 minutes after the attack. You see the whole thing play in reverse until it gets back to the beginning of the attack, and then it plays again in normal order. Like they're just like, fuck it, we gotta kill time. Just kill time.
We're only at 70 minutes.
They show the whole thing backwards and then properly.
What do you think the chances are that they end the last movie with one of those, like, and then she woke up from a dream and there was like a whole rack of them, of the what's-her-faces?
For all I know, like, she could
Mila
wake up and it
Jovovich.
could be me in the movie. Like, that would make
What the fuck?
that would make
Jovovich.
sense at this point. Like,
What's
they,
her name?
Julia,
Jovovich.
It's Jovovich or is
Jovovich.
it Jovovich? I never know with the J. Some people are like, it's silent. Some people are
Not
like,
Jehovovich,
it's not.
huh? She's not going
Jovovich. I
door
don't
to
think
door
it's Jehovah.
between movies.
It's definitely Jovovich or Jovovich. It's one or the other. It's not Jovovich.
Or Blowjobovich.
But by the way,
I've heard that one.
She's not aged a day, has she? I haven't seen
She
her
looks
recently.
pretty good.
Yeah.
She's got a pretty like wrinkleless face, smooth face. I guess.
I wonder
She
how
looks
old she
young.
was back in Fifth Element, because that was the first thing I remember her from.
Yeah, I mean, she's held up
Yeah.
over the years. That Amelia.
The
Chicken.
Chris Tucker has not.
No,
No.
does he look like shit? I haven't seen him.
Just bloated.
Oh,
Wait,
he's
didn't he go?
chubs?
He went up
Funny.
and then he went back down, right?
What do you mean he went up?
You know, he
and weight.
went "Rrr," and then he Val Kilmered and then he came
Oh,
back
so
down.
he got fat. Okay, I
Yeah.
didn't know if like he you were doing like a carrot top, like he's ripped now.
No, that's true. That was the. I understand how the gesture would be misunderstood.
See, this is like
Yeah.
rip.
That's
This is
the-
usually like.
And I was
You
just
want to
like,
go? You want to go slouched and your gut come out.
There we go.
So when you're watching crap, do you find that if you binge something, like say you find a show and it's like 4 seasons in,
Yeah.
and you binge all 4, and then you watch the 5th season live on TV, do you find that in your memory of the binged seasons is so much better than the ones you watched live?
I mean, it depends. I've done that. Like, most recently, I did that with, as far as I can say, a completed show, I did that with Breaking Bad. Like, I never watched anything of Breaking Bad. I started watching it when they were in the break before the final 8 episodes or something like that.
Yeah.
Or I might have even started watching it when they were ending the, like, first 8 of that season before the break. It was somewhere during the last season. I watched every single episode of the show. It started back up again, and I still hadn't caught up, where, like, we started watching it, and from episode 1, and within I think maybe 2 months, maybe it was like 6 to 8 weeks, we watched the last episode. I think 2 days after it premiered. So it was like really bizarre. Like everyone in the world was like, "Man, those fucking 6 crazy years," and I was like, "That it's a month and a half flew by quick." That lived up to it, but I mean, Breaking Bad's fucking phenomenal. It's one of the greatest shows I've ever seen. So, and the last season was awesome. So that was exciting because I knew it was the end. You know, it wasn't like. I never had to wait. Like, I literally never waited week to week. I didn't know if we'd catch up to the show or not. Game of Thrones is another one where, obviously, it's not over. It's still going. And I did the same thing. I watched the whole first 2 seasons right before the 3rd season started. And I was pretty happy with season 3 of Game of Thrones. I don't think I've seen a show that's like I've thought is awful once I caught up to it. Have you seen one like that?
No, although I think I'm going to get into that. I want to start watching Walking Dead at some point.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently that gets a bit toilet. Like,
Yeah, it goes up and down. Like it's better to watch because you have the option to like fucking plow through them or like not pay attention. Like if I'm catching up to a show that I want to watch, like even say Walking Dead, I've caught up to that show like 3 times before. I just like fall behind. I'll watch 10 episodes, whatever, 8 episodes in a day. I don't care if I get up and do shit around the house like while that's what's going on. I won't do that if it's like new on TV. You know what I mean? Because it's like you only get 42 minutes or whatever, and then it's over. So I want to pay attention to it. But watching the filth seasons, like in the background, and, like while you're washing dishes or something, you're just going like, ugh, God,
I just can't
find your fucking daughter already. Fucking Christ, that's all of season 2. Season 2 is pretty rough.
I just can't do that with stuff. If I'm like watching something, I have to only watch it. Like
Then Walking Dead will be rough.
even when they added that snap feature for gaming, it's like in my head I was like, you can like play stuff while you play games. That's awesome. Never use it. I find it too distracting. Like I can't.
Dude.
I don't want my screen to be slightly smaller. It really bugs me.
The smallness doesn't bug me. It's the black bars that bugs me. You know what I mean? Because it has to squish it up and then, or like in and then up because it doesn't proportions doesn't make sense. The aspect ratio doesing make sense. That's what kills me.
Well, the thing about binging it though is if you have a rough episode, you kind of miss it. You're like it's bookended with things that are better. If you're watching it live and you have a rough episode, it's like, well, I gotta wait a week. Just sit on this turd.
It's true.
I'm gonna nest this turd of an episode for a whole week.
There's been plenty of Walking Dead, so I'm like, next. Oh, this one's better. Like, all right, someone got killed. Okay, nice.
And when you think about that, like directors of TV, they'll take like certain episodes, but you never have like one director for the whole show typically. So typically you'll be like, all right, I've got episode 4 of season 3. I'm gonna put all my heart, and then people will think that it sucks and just like next. It's just like so insulting to that guy who was like, damn it.
Which one did you do? I don't remember. It's like there was something with Rick. Like I will say, I have seen every single episode of Walking Dead at this point. I think except the last one. It was either the season finale or like the mid-season finale. I haven't watched it yet. I can watch 8 episodes, and Lindsay's like, "What happened?" I'm like, like
Zombies,
they
man.
came over here. Walking Dead's the perfect show where it's like they came in, and then this guy killed this guy, but then they were like, "We'll get you food." So then they go over there. No, wait, no. First he showed up. It's like that's that show, and it's like
When I'm trying to
stuff happens, and then they're here.
When I'm trying to remember what people did in TVs or movies, I try and think of it like a video game. So it's like, what was their first objective? They probably had to go there. They had to like, fight off a horde here and like do all this stuff. And it helps me remember stuff.
I can remember stuff in video games so much better, like to the pathetic level, than stuff in like real life or shit like that. And it's not even just stuff that I've done a billion times, but shit that just like my brain just attaches to it, like the map in GTA 3.
Do you have a better sense of direction in games
Absolutely.
than you do in real life?
Absolutely.
Because you've lived in Austin a long time.
Yeah, my sense of direction is terrible. It always has been. It has nothing to do with where I live. Like, it was awful in New Jersey. I lived in the same house my entire life, and I still fucking got lost.
Mine has always been bad, mainly because I don't drive anywhere. But it's pretty okay in Austin now.
What?
I can like, what?
Oh, navigating or just
Yeah.
traffic? Okay.
No, I'm not driving. Awful.
Yeah.
I don't do it.
Dude, I drove to the gym this morning.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How far was
Getting
that?
car legs out. Oh, God. I mean, it's a 4-minute bike ride. So,
So you put it
Nine
in,
distances in bike
seconds.
rides?
90 seconds.
you put it in neutral and you just coast it.
Yeah, I just had to make a couple turns. Luckily, it's at the bottom of a hill. No, it's just fucking cold now in the morning. Like, I don't have gym pants. I just have shorts.
Oh.
So riding a bike at like 6:30 in the morning is fucking freezing. So I was like, fuck that. I'm getting in the car.
I used to do that to go to school every day. I used to get icicles in my hair because I had long hair and I used to wash my hair every morning. It'd still be wet and I'd have to pull ice out of my hair when I got to school.
Why didn't you just take a shower earlier?
Yeah.
Or dry your hair. Or wear a
It was always
hat.
just like slightly damp.
I-
The hat, I would still get like.
That's a
walking
thing
out
that
icicles.
annoys me. I fucking hate. It's a personal tick that bothers me when people like roll up somewhere and their hair is wet.
You hate that?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
annoys
why?
the shit out of me. Just
I
annoys
just
the
think-
shit out of
Come
me.
on, that's like you're meeting them at the cleanest they will be
No,
for the
no,
entire
I
day.
appreciate
I should
it.
be
I'm like-
meeting you an hour from now when your hair is dry and nice. Then it's the cleanest.
See, when I
now
see,
it's just
like-
like still wet. You don't show up with your shirt still wet coming out of the wash. It's like it'll dry off. It's like,
Look how clean it
I
is.
just look and I'm like, you have not finished getting ready. It's just
But they're most of the way there.
We work at Rooster
I mean, it's
Teeth.
not just here. I meant like I felt like that before here. Just like someone shows up to a dinner or whatever,
Maybe
and their
if
like
it was-
hair's all wet. It's like take a shower earlier.
Look, if they come in totally dry, you don't know if they're clean or not.
That's fine, but I can assess the situation.
I would
If they
appreciate.
look clean.
I
or
would
not.
much appreciate that over someone who spent the entire day at work and was stinky and just came straight. To
All right,
dinner.
I'll give you that.
Yeah,
I'll give you,
don't
that.
want someone
Sure.
ponging up a nice meal.
I don't, usually throw them out when I see this. It's like, who, like, it's stuck in my head because all the time, I'd be like, fucking dry your hair off, man. You know who did that? I saw it happen like a million times, especially at 636. Fucking Kerry Shawcross.
yeah.
Really?
That kid is
Well,
like,
that's 'cause
he's like, all right, I'm here. I'm at work.
It's because he
like,
never left the building. He would just go shower in the back.
I don't care. There's towels in the back.
We had a shower. He would probably still use like
Well, actually,
a
there
paint
was
room,
there
just
was
hose
no
himself
there
off.
was no back.
Also,
at 636.
towels don't get your hair dry.
Sure they do.
They'll get it like to its least damp point, but it's still gonna be wet.
What I'm talking about,
gotta, like, strand
what
out
I'm
each-
talking about is like you barely use the towel when it's just like completely
Like
drenched.
dripping?
Well, that's hard
Not-
to do in Texas.
Not dripping, but it's just dry your hair, man.
You got to be right out of the shower in Texas because it evaporates so fast here.
It dries pretty quick.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's hard to get anywhere.
One time I drove. I guess it rained last night.
Those
Or, like in the
Carrie,
middle
did
of
you
the night.
What? So do you hold the same problem if they walk in from the rain? It's like
No, that's fine.
so on rainy days if they come in wet, okay. If on dry
Well,
days
that's
they come in,
because
they're
you
like,
got wet because of the
"You
rain, not
bastard."
because like you didn't get ready.
It's the same wet.
Yeah, but it's not the same thing. Like,
That's dirtier
you
wet.
Can't you can't stop the rain. There's nothing you can do about it. That's
So
like
you're saying
it's
get
like
up earlier or
or
shower
or
earlier.
just use a towel. I don't know. But hey, don't rub your head. Pat it.
Ruins your hair, right?
You'll break your hair. Yeah.
I
It's true.
I
Did you not
The
know
pat,
that?
all right.
Did you not know that?
No, I heard about this.
I was
yes.
told many times.
ever since I heard that information, I still do it wrong. I still
Right.
like because I hate having like drippy ass. I'm like, but yeah, the hair comes out all the time.
Oh,
it must
okay.
It must be thinning like crazy.
I can't wait till you're bald. It's gonna be so awesome.
Why?
Just because it'll be funny. I'll laugh at you. That's why.
Well, what about when you're bald?
I won't be.
Why?
Nobody in my family goes bald.
He's got curly hair. He's pretty safe. Curly hair sticks on your head.
Dude, my grandfather is like 80 and he's like got thin hair, but he's got more hair than people I know that are like my age.
It's pretty class.
Yeah, I'm alright with it.
I mean,
Because now I'm gonna be the one that goes bald.
I
But
just
whatever.
feel like
Wear a beanie.
I feel like I know a lot of people who look good bald, so I'm like not. too
No,
worried about it.
bald is fine. I'm saying you bald is it's like funny. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
some people rock it very well and they just look good. And also like whether you do the Picard, where like you have it around the side,
keep the side
you
band,
know,
yeah.
or you just go full bald. 9 out of 10 times, if your hair is thinning, that looks 1,000 times better than like, my God, man, cut your hair. Like, you're balding, but your hair's like this long, like in the front, but you have like this huge circle on top. Or the fucking comb over. Just go bald, just get a hat. Go to
Aging-
Bosley's.
Aging is
This
scary.
podcast not sponsored by
Not
Bosley's
sponsored
Hair
by
Club for
Bosley.
Men.
Do you think you should compensate? What do you think? Do you go for the beard compensation? Like you?
I think you
If
do
you
like
can,
a- go
that
in here
works.
and then
It's a good look, though. I'll be honest.
a-
Like bald with beard.
Yeah,
You
like-
think
it's
so?
a good
That's
look.
good.
Yeah.
Ezra does it all the time.
Yeah.
Ezra
He does.
Koopstein.
Ezra's a perfect
And,
example.
he's a good-looking man.
Yeah, he's got like it's a very executive look.
It's like if you turned his head upside down, it would look.
Here we go.
It would look funny, right?
Oh, that's it. Okay.
All right.
I guess. If
Sure.
you turned anyone's head upside down, it might look funny.
I was gonna say it would still
Fuck.
look good, but then I realized
Especially
that
if
all
you
of
left
their,
the rest of them
all of
normal
their
ways.
features would be
I realized this. Somebody pointed out in episode 1. I keep like I'm all hand gestures. I block my face like half the podcast doing this. I'm
Actually,
just
your
like,
angle's
Gavin.
okay right there.
Oh, is it better?
Now it's bad.
No, it's usually in the wide.
As long as you don't turn.
Me's fine, but in the wide, I keep doing
No,
this.
yeah, that's
I'm
bad.
just like, listen. Somebody tweeted me. They're like, Michael, please. I was like, sorry. Whoops.
All right, can we
Very
start
animated.
a petition or something to differentiate Ezra and the guy in live action? a
Will
little bit?
that
Yeah,
guy? Will?
Well,
yeah,
Will.
that's
maybe,
his
That's
maybe
his
we
name.
could differentiate with them with their names.
Yeah.
All right.
Because they don't have the same name.
It's
Also-
insufficient unless they're wearing name
Also,
tags, all right?
their faces helps.
They look exactly the same
have
from
a
like
s-
10 feet away. From
10 feet away, maybe, but
Yeah.
look them in the face. Also, like,
I mean, all I can see is beard when I look at either one of
Will
them. It's
has a very,
magnificent.
Will has a very like, I work here walk. Ezra has a like, I own you walk.
Here's the thing. I don't know if I've ever seen one or the other.
If you've ever
I
been
don't know if
standing
I've seen
there,
Ezra.
if you've ever been standing there and you're
Yeah.
like, oh my God, I'm like,
Like if a chill
I just feel
runs through your
worried.
soul.
Then Ezra walked by.
So when he was at the meeting a couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks ago,
I was on the other side of the room.
you didn't look at him?
I mean,
You're a terrible
there are
employee.
1,000 people here. He was in a sea of humanity.
He's like pretty high up on your boss list.
He is.
He's like almost at the top.
Yeah.
But he's beyond. I mean, he's like he exists on a plane that I will never
So you're saying
interact
you
with.
Yeah, but he's
only-
here all the time. Like he's in the building.
You only care about your immediate boss. Like your boss's boss.
All right, no, boss's boss. We're okay. It's boss's boss's. That's when it starts to
Okay,
get fuzzy.
it's like
right?
great-grandfather.
Third generation boss. Who can keep track of that?
I mean, but it's not. He's not 110. Like, I'm the boss.
So no, I have no idea what he looks like. Other than even the company meeting, it's like his face was real small and I
Oh
couldn't
my
really see
god.
him.
I mean, you could just
you need
Google it if
glasses?
you're really.
no, it was on.
concerned.
It was we web presence. We didn't actually have him for the company.
Can we get
Do the audience know Ezra Cooperstein, the president of Fullscreen?
I don't think so.
He's the president of Fullscreen.
Is he president?
Yes.
CEO.
No, he's not.
Director. Graham Pumbaa.
He's under George, right? Like
Yeah.
the one. What is George then?
CEO.
CEO, and he's president. Okay. At any point,
Who's
if you,
emperor?
I think George has that too. He's
Okay.
You can throw a picture of Ezra up so Ryan knows who he works for. That'd be great, if you want at any point.
That would be great. Yeah, then I could
just
be
like-
familiar with him.
Can you, actually, it would be better though. To be fair, in Ryan's defense, like I don't agree with I can't tell who they are because you just can look at them and see they're two different human beings. But Ezra and Will are very similar looking.
Come
If you
on, they're
get-
like almost identical.
Well, they have the same. They're both tall and thin, and they have the same hairstyle.
What
It's
is
like
also
bald with
confusing is that one of the main producers on Laser Team was also called Ezra.
Yeah.
And then when you heard that this Will guy looks like
Ezra.
Ezra,
I
you
was
were
like,
what
what?
are you talking about?
Yeah, that was
'Cause it
before I
a-
had met
It was
full
a-
screen Ezra or the other.
It was
full-screen
the
Ezra.
other Ezra. I almost
Yeah.
said the third Ezra, but then I remember that Will's not called Ezra.
Which is also crazy because I'd never heard the name Ezra before in my life, and then I met two of them within like 3 months. But yeah, he's like Ezra from Laser Team was like 5'6", and they're like, yeah, he looks just like Ezra. I'm like, what? It's like I don't even know. It's like comparing Mario to Luigi. Like they look just like each other. They're like twins. I guess I should do.
Your phone flashed.
It did. I have when I get a text alert, I have vibrate and flash.
I used to have that on, but I got told to turn it off because it was pissing everyone off.
From who? Who told you to turn it off?
Like Bernie hated it, Meg hated it, because on my nightstand at night it would like flash and light up the
well,
whole room.
that's you put the fucking flash down.
Well, I have a dock, so I couldn't.
Oh, see,
Unsolvable
Doc
problem.
burned you there.
Yeah.
You need to like get a flat dock or something. You need to get one of those.
I think they call that a cable.
No, one of those battery pads where you just like chuck it on there and it'll magically charge.
I'd say everybody's pissed off about Apple and their new battery.
Oh,
case.
the case with the
Yeah.
little hump battery in it. Why are they pissed off?
I don't know what you're talking
Because
about.
they say it's god awful ugly. They've released. It's just a phone case that has a supplemental battery in it.
Basically,
Oh,
we
okay.
have the 6 Plus, which is massive. The 6 is small and apparently has pretty poor battery life.
Oh, really? It's
Because it's like
worse.
running all the same stuff as R1, but it has much smaller battery.
Lucked out on that one.
So they have a case for the regular 6 that has like a big lump in it.
So it's like an ass.
It's just a hump on the back. Yeah,
It's like
it's
it's
just
got a
ass,
fat
yeah.
But
ass.
it
on
like reads differently. Like you can see.
It's also
two
funny
batteries.
because they're talking about the ass and then you just like rubbed it with your thumb. I just imagined you like thumbing the middle of an asshole.
All right.
Yeah, you're just like it's got an ass and it really just reads. Yeah, just like swiping it up and down.
Do you ever
just
feel like your
swipe credit
imagination's
card in there?
working against you? Like you're kind of offended by what your imagination
No.
just did to you?
I'm not.
Do you ever become really conscious of your gestures?
What do you mean? I do now when I have my
now.
hand in front of
Yeah.
my face. Yes. What do you
Because
mean?
in my head, when I think of me talking, I'm just like sat still. But then I see myself on the podcast, and I'm like,
I can't fucking control myself, dude. My
Like-
arms are like all over the place.
but why can't why can't I take that brain power?
Yeah.
The piece of my brain that is like, this word needs an arm movement.
Right.
And just like put it into IQ or something.
Well, that's all that piece of your brain does.
Put
all
it
right.
into IQ.
I don't know. I wish you could just like repartition and reassign brain power.
Look,
Like,
that's
look what I was
specialized brain
doing
power.
there.
Yeah, that's
You see that?
specialized brain power. That's all it can do.
This added
That's it.
Stop! I want to stop! I can't stop! I just keep doing this!
The left hemisphere and the right hemisphere. They're like, fuck you. I'm not gonna do your job. God damn it.
It's like that. It's like the times when you suddenly realize that you're breathing, and then you can't stop thinking about breathing.
I've never had that problem.
Things you say are things that I've never thought about in my entire life.
So you've never just been like sat there. It's like, man, I breathe without controlling my breathing, and then all of a sudden you're like, wait, am I breathing normally now? And then you're like breathing, but your like front brain is breathing. You're like you brain,
Your
and not
front brain.
your like subconscious brain.
You have like your. I'm trying to think of the proper
It's
word
like-
for it. You have like your front brain and then your power save brain.
Oh, we need
Yeah.
to
just,
make
like
room
runs.
for the legit Jeff is gonna come.
But like the takeover is weird. how you pass from one brain to the other.
Is that me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're a
Well,
whiskey.
it was-
it's
it
a
was
whiskey
taking place.
dispenser.
Oh look, there's Ezra Cooperstein and there's Will.
That's the same guy, right?
It's not. Look,
Absolutely the same
it's
person.
not the
you.
same guy. But look, the guy on the right is like, hey,
Wait,
I'll be
which
your
one is
friend.
which?
That's Will on the right, and Ezra
That's
on the
Will on the right?
Yes.
Really?
And shut, Ryan. You're
works
asking.
fucking 10
I
feet
keep
from you.
telling you. Stop asking. Yes, Will is on the right. Ezra's the guy on the left. He's like, Will's like, hey, how you doing? Ezra's like, hey, how you doing? You doing your fucking job?
Yeah.
You can tell in the photo.
That's the same human.
I mean, it's
Ezra's
not.
like,
it's
do you work
not.
here? Trick question. Not anymore.
Oh, Jeff.
No, we're doing this.
No. You can do all that. That's all fine. But
What is this thing?
no, Jeff.
Well, no, that's cool. No, Michael was ready for you.
Oh shit, son.
Oh, yeah.
You're the man. Look at you. I love you.
We should fill this up though. I'm really excited.
Yeah?
By the way, I'm a little hot. I'm coming in hot.
You're coming in
Coming
hot.
hot?
All right, wait. Before you hot off, let
yeah,
me
you
fire off this first ad read while you make your drinks. And
Can I pour this into here, Michael, while you do that?
Yeah, go for it. This is basically like a little shot machine. Long story short, it's a gas pump. Marcus told me it works. You click it and it comes out. So we haven't tried it yet.
Awesome.
Do this?
Gavin wants to
Is
try
there
it.
alcohol?
All right, you guys do that.
I can
I'll
do
do.
it.
Oh shit! Wait, I'll do the watch one first.
Doesn't look like you can.
I'm getting it. It's a little bit of
Yeah,
time.
knife? I got a knife.
I'll hold on because you guys.
That's not a knife.
No, it's a tool.
I mean, it's really like a pointed piece
It's got
of
a
metal.
flashlight on it. You can't see it in the camera.
I can't see it from here. I can see it turning on.
I feel like if you were in jail, you wouldn't try and escape
give me the fucking
as
knife.
much as you were trying to get into this.
No, why would you escape from? Oh,
I'm
way.
I'm stuck in limbo of like, do I do the ad read while you're doing this or?
What? Because it's so entertaining.
It's well, I mean,
then we'll
I'll
empty that.
start it and then it'll just go to town. All right,
No,
it's
yeah.
just throwing shit.
All right. Is this clean? It's alcohol,
It's
right? It'll clean
fine.
it.
So let's just
alcohol.
pour a little bit in and test it first. All right, just stop. Just try it first. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it works.
Beep, 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 ding. What's that? The noise they make when you?
Ding 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 ding. Hey, it's dribbling out.
This is the
it's
dumbest
working.
thing I've ever seen.
It's working though. But I mean, there's not that much in there.
It's true. We gotta have more pressure.
It worked. I mean, it's also, as I said, it was meant for shots, not so much mixing drinks.
Got the job done.
I'm not gonna put it all in.
All right, I'm just gonna fire into this now. So hey, thanks to Movement Watches for sponsoring this episode of Off Topic. That's Movement MVMT. They don't fuck around with vowels. Yeah, as you see here, Ryan and I rocking these sweet models.
You wearing
here.
an
Oh yeah, I'm wearing
Yeah.
a Movement watch right now, Jeff. Movement, you see, was a Kickstarter campaign from I think 2013, where they wanted to design quality watches without paying the big store prices, and that's what they've developed. So they start at like $90 and they go up to a couple hundred, but they're very comfy, they're very nice looking.
Do they work in space?
I haven't. I'll tell you when I go.
Okay.
They haven't given me specific like space exploration confirmation. Ryan's got a very beautiful looking gold watch here. This was the one that I easily saw. I was like, this is the nicest watch of the ones they sent us, and it's way too nice for me. And it's also got the little bandy, so you got to get the links adjusted. But they're really nice, honestly.
Oh,
Like,
this is a watch for a real man. Look at how giant his wrist must be. I'll just put it up.
you can wear it as like an arm watch too.
No,
No? Maybe over your sweatshirt.
what it's
You
gonna
are
take.
looking fucking fly. I have a sweet little stopwatch on mine.
You gotta close the clasp, man.
No, I don't.
No, he doesn't have to though. Look, he didn't have to close the clasp.
It's 12:30.
Wait, hang on. Oh, look at that. That looks beautiful. That's a beautiful Movement watch you got right there, Jeff. They're all about the idea that high quality doesn't have to break the bank, and they actually deliver, Gavin. What was that? Were you-
We found more.
Oh, well, they're extra
supplemental
bands
we can make it
in
bigger.
case your arm's even fucking huger than that. They want to make sure that everyone can wear a Movement watch.
Watches for space travel.
For space, I've heard potentially, and that this is a rumor, allegedly official watch of space.
Yep.
But I'm not saying that. The company isn't saying that. I'm speculating.
I mean, time definitely works in space.
But Ryan, please, I'm gonna help you get your style on point. Okay? So check it. You go to movementwatches.com. That's mvmtwatches.com/off-topic, and we'll give you a 15% discount off your entire purchase. That's mvmtwatches.com/off-topic.
If there is a
mvmtwatches.com/off-topic.
Like MGMT.
if there's
If
a human being
that needs help with style, it is Ryan James Haywood.
Yeah, Ryan could.
The
Ryan
internet
could
did
use
its best.
No, Ryan's
but-
looking pretty real these days.
With the,
Ryan is
with the
looking
clothes
pretty
that Meg
one.
buys
I
for him.
mean, to be fair, you have a point. Like, he does look real.
Like
he looks like a real person.
with an identity
because of
before,
Meg.
Yeah,
It really
before
is
he
because
used
of
to
Meg,
just
though.
blend into the.
And then your
fodder of the
girlfriend
public.
burned his clothes.
Yeah.
And gave him new
But
wardrobe.
usually, like walking by Ryan in an HEB, you wouldn't even see him, just because of the clothes.
The invisible.
You would certainly try not to see it.
He's trying not to be seen.
You ever
with
see
him.
that, like, you go to the grocery store and you see, like, somebody you kind of know, like
Yeah.
maybe it's a Rooster Teeth employee whose name you don't know, before they see you, and you're like, and then you go the other aisle.
Hey!
Because you don't want the awkward, like, hey, man, hey, guy with that.
I fucking had that yesterday or the day before. It was Wednesday night. I went to the gym, and right when I moved into my house, they have like some amenities, like they have a pool and they have a little gym center that you use and stuff. And before I signed up,
Is that for Jeremy?
yeah, I couldn't even fit through the door.
Yeah.
Before I signed up for like a 24-hour gym that's, not part of where I live, I went to that gym for a couple weeks. Just, it was pretty small, but they had some machines I could use. And I met a guy there. He was like super nice guy, but one of like the like older people, the guy's probably like in his late 50s, early 60s, and just loves to fucking talk. Like about it's like, I'm just at the fucking gym, dude. And he's like going on and on and on about like how, because he took he was doing like some kind of like Tai Chi or something like that. And it was like, oh, that's cool, yeah. And he just like would not stop telling me about it, and like telling me how to do it, like leading into the thing where I'm like, okay, I'm trying to go over to the machine. He's like, hit me in the stomach, do it, just hit me. And I was like, no, I'm good. I don't want to punch someone I just met. And he's like, do it. And I was like, all right, cool, yeah. Like, he was a really nice guy, but I was just like, I was in there to work out and then leave. And he just, once he talked to me and we had our pleasantries, he didn't fucking stop the whole fucking time.
All right, what'd you give him though? 100%? 70%?
No, I gave him like 50 because I was there
50?
with Lindsay,
Alright.
so he was giving me some leeway. I was like, gotta get back to my wife. She needs my help over there. That was a couple months ago. It was like maybe 3 months ago, right when I moved in. Fucking saw that guy at the gym yesterday, and I was like, oh my god, no! He was doing it to someone else, except this guy was all about it. I'm 90%
Just like punching him over and over again.
I'm 90% certain the conversation ended with that guy was asking him if he could hire him to give him lessons for like Taekwondo.
What the grim reality of that situation is, right?
What is that?
That guy's wife probably died of cancer like last year, and that's the only human interaction he gets is at the gym in the grocery store.
It could be, but
Or
it's
that
not
he's trying
my
to start-
sad reality. It's
He
his.
might also be trying to start a fight club.
That's also possible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
he was-
auditioning.
He was very like.
failed.
He was very like, go with the sway.
That was such a downer.
I can't think of a
Tai
place.
Chi is not like a hoo-ha.
It was something like that. I don't fucking know.
I can't think of a place I want to talk to human beings less than at the gym.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're there. No, you don't want to be there.
The
right? So
most-
you want to get through it quickly
the
as
most I
possible.
interact
You're
with people,
sweaty and grunty,
which
or
is
you're
what
in
it
the,
should be.
You're in the fucking your dick's out.
Right,
And the
it'll
other
happen.
dudes' dicks are out. So
Yeah.
you're just like
Suddenly it's gone to orgy. We were at gym, now
It's
we're
not
at
orgy.
No,
Your
it's not
dicks come
orgy.
out at the gym, Ryan, if you take a shower.
Would you rather talk to someone at the gym or during a colonoscopy?
Ooh.
well.
I mean, colonoscopy.
The nice thing
you're
about
gonna be
talking to
there
somebody
for a
during a
while.
colonoscopy is you're not going to remember it. So I would go with that.
That seems worse.
Yeah, this is the amount
fine.
of conversation I want at the gym, which happens normally, and I'm totally fine with it. Is you're wearing headphones and you work out on a machine, and it's like, don't fucking take forever when you're in between sets. Like people that like, I'm gonna stand next to it for 20 minutes, but I'm still using it.
Yeah.
Like that's the motherfucker I want to kill.
Type on my phone. For a
Right?
minute.
Yeah. Or like seats. They're like magnets. People like sit at the gym and then just sit on my phone for fucking 40 minutes. It's like get the fuck out of the way. When I'm wearing earbuds and I'm like lifting or whatever, someone comes over to me who's also wearing earbuds. They point at the machine and they point at you and they're like, this you? And I go, no, that's you. And they're like, okay. That it's literally all mime. It's like,
Earbuds.
That's all I want to
earbuds,
have at the
It's
gym.
like the universal sign for I don't want to speak.
Right,
Yeah.
leave me alone.
Yeah.
Don't
It's
talk
like
to me.
it's like setting yourself to busy on Xbox
Right.
Live.
That's a good way to put it.
I just
I
like.
wish I could do that without earbuds though. I wish there could be a status, like a light on my head that would.
So you'd rather look ridiculous than have a conversation.
yeah, I mean,
You want to have a
if,
fucking light growing out of your head.
if
that
everyone
says
had
busy.
one, I'd just be like, my red light's on, shut up. I'm just doing my own thing.
We got sidetracked. I'm hot.
Yeah, you're hot.
Yeah, you're hot.
Go
Why
ahead.
not?
Your ad reads out of the way. You got the liquor. You're hot.
I was talking to Castro over in the
Yeah.
bungalow. She
MC?
was like, how do you guys like that sweet Xbox?
Yeah, it's nice.
And I said,
Xbox?
what Xbox? And she goes,
Oh, the one Jack I saw
the
Jack taking?
the Rainbow Six Xbox that Ubisoft sent you guys.
Does Jack have it?
And I go, I don't know what
It's
you're
in
talking
the
about. And she
office.
goes, I gave it to Jack. He didn't tell you about
I
it.
knew it.
And I go, he didn't. No,
To
he
be
didn't tell
fair,
me about it.
he walked into the room. He's like, "How do we keep Jeff from taking this immediately?"
You don't.
Why would he?
Here's here's how I knew it was Jack too. I was like running around getting shit ready. I think I was dropping off the ice bucket in stage 5 and put it in the freezer. You know, so your Coke Zero would be cold, Jeff, for the podcast.
And I certainly appreciate that.
I'm walking back, and I ended up going to the bungalow to get the watches. And as I'm coming back from stage 5, I see Jack walking across the parking lot, and he was holding what looked to be like an Xbox box. I looked at it, I saw Jack. He looked at me, gave me a thumbs up across the parking lot, which I was really confused why he did that. Just like,
It was
hey,
like
Michael,
it was
it's
a
like
distraction.
I don't know what it was.
Look at
And
my thumb
the whole-
instead.
I completely forgot about it until this moment. The whole rest of the walk across to the bungalow, I was like, did he have an Xbox?
You were
Is
in
that
there
what he was
when we were
holding?
talking about the Xbox.
No, I wasn't.
And how to
Yeah.
keep it from me?
Well, no,
I wasn't.
Megan wanted to keep it to start with.
I
we
didn't
got
talk
two,
to
by the way.
Megan
There were
today.
2 of them.
We have
that
like
one we
a
have to give
first
away.
dibs. Like everyone knows about it.
Here's
You
here's
should.
how it works. You give me the Xbox because I gave you a fucking job. Also, I wouldn't take it. I would have been like, oh, cool, Office Xbox. We put it on display.
Also, what-
Which is what we should do,
Or
absolutely.
put it on
yeah.
Jack's desk. I don't give a shit. But don't like.
can have it.
The only thing I saw you take was the 10-year anniversary.
And
one.
why did I take it? Why did I take it?
I don't remember.
Because my Xbox broke.
Yeah, and then-
it was the only extra Xbox in the room.
And then
He
you were
is hot.
100% up for giving it to someone else anyway.
Yeah, and I was gonna give it away. It just never
happen,
happened.
but yeah, it didn't happen.
Dude, I didn't even mention this
Look.
yet.
Jack loves free stuff.
Yeah, we'll finish that first.
Out
because
of,
he does.
I would go so far as to say that 9 times out of 10, when something free comes into the room that everybody could enjoy, as long as it's not alcohol, it goes. It gets distributed.
Yeah, well, the
there's
thing
just
is,
a
even
minute.
if
Remember
it's
when I
distributed,
personally
it goes
got-
to Jeff, and then Jeff distributes.
When I
This always
personally got
happens.
16 pair of custom-made Strideline Achievement Hunter socks before they were in the store, when it was the prototypes, they were like, thanks for the tweet, here are these socks we made for you, Jeff.
Yeah.
I gave away 15 pair. I gave Andy Blanchard socks. I gave Jack 2 pair, I only have 1.
Yeah, well, he probably needs to.
And I have a wonderful
Fat
Titanfall
fuck.
controller at home that I thank you so much for.
So wait, did he take it home or what?
No,
No, I mean, it was just today.
This is today.
Unless he drove home
How
today
did
and
none
dropped
of you
it off.
see it? Like he walked into the
I don't
room
go
with it.
over
You
that
keep
side of the
saying that.
room.
I was in the fucking
Barely-
parking lot when he walked into the room, Ryan.
I don't think that's.
It's
maybe
Yes,
so.
it is
Okay,
true.
okay.
I'm sure it's
It
true. I
may have
wasn't
just been me
there.
and Jeremy then. That's
I
all.
wasn't there.
By the way, it's pretty nice. It's a white Xbox.
Oh, I can't wait to take it now.
this
I didn't
sort
want
of,
it before.
no,
I want it
no,
now.
Now you should snatch it.
Now I'm getting it.
Now let's put it
snatch
right up there. Let's put it on
It's a
the
new
set.
segment
See,
called
this sort of like-
Jack is a cunt.
I don't think they
We're gonna do
sell
it
it.
every week.
I don't think they sell
Jeff's
it. I think
coming
it may
in
be
hot.
unique.
It is unique.
Yeah.
They gave us 2, 1 to give away, and then 1 to take from Jack.
Jack has something that I think the rest of us don't have, and it's
Greed?
and it can only be described as like jebbiness.
The
where
freebie-itis.
He'll just be like, oh, maybe I won't say anything, but I can just in his own benefit.
After all
It's like
these
his
years,
own,
we're
Trying to fart on Gavin, or
No,
were
I
you
was
just scooching?
My knee was touching.
he has
Oh,
his
okay, that's
own
fine.
jebby little agenda at all times.
a
Jebby little
Jebenda.
Yeah,
agenda.
Jebenda.
One would call it.
That sounds like the name of Jeb Bush's campaign.
There was
Jebenda.
Jack is like that with stuff. He just hates. He wants shit, and he hates getting rid of shit, even if it's fucking shit. He's like, "Oh, we can save that. We can
Yeah.
save that. He was like that. Like the first thing that comes to mind is when we moved offices from Stage 5 to where we are now. We were there like a year, maybe slightly less than a year,
At stage 5?
Yeah.
Like, I think 11 months.
and we had like old headphone equipment and shit that we never used anymore. Like back from the 636 office when we moved to Stage 5. I got rid of it. I was
Yeah,
like, we
yeah.
don't use this shit. It's all old. I'll
Yeah.
throw it away. Threw it away. When we were moving from this a year later, Jack pulled out his. Hadn't used it since 636, and I was like, "Oh, you used to have all that shit? Just throw it in the junk piles. Get rid of it." And he was like, "Well, I mean, those cost this amount of money." It's like those are $80. And I'm like, "Well, yeah, I mean they were like 3.5 years ago, and they don't work now. You don't use them. You like pulled them out from under your desk to then keep them for the new office. Just throw them away." And he was like, yeah, I guess you're right. Like I convinced him. He put it in the pile. Not 20 minutes and 30 minutes later, Marcus came in and we were talking about off topic. It was like in the pre-planning of the set and stuff. And in the middle of this conversation, Jack comes over to Marcus. He's like, "Hey, Marcus, you want some headphones? So I got this bass and these headphones and stuff like that." And Marcus is like, "Oh yeah, sure, yeah, I'll take them." And Jack's immediate thing is like, "Oh well, I don't have any of the wires or anything though." And Marcus being Marcus was like, "Oh, whatever. I'll just make some."
I can make some
He
wires.
literally what he said. He's like, "Oh, let's go pick them up from Radio Shack. I'll make them whatever." He's like, "Oh, okay, cool, yeah." But I don't know if they work.
Here it goes.
I was like, I don't know if they work that well either. And Marcus was like,
Jack,
"Why are
take
you
my
giving them
seat.
to me?"
This is your defense.
What the fuck?
Oh!
I want to see this
Here's your
Xbox.
Xbox.
That's
I
pretty.
literally turn on podcast. The first thing I hear was Jack's a fat fucking cunt. I think he's gonna steal the Xbox. And I was like, what the fuck happened?
By the way, it's 6, not
upside
9.
down.
So
Yeah, Rainbow 9.
It's like, holy shit. So there's the Xbox that Ubisoft was nice enough to
Fucking
give
damn it!
us.
Did he take it home? And Jack's
I
Show that-
literally
show
thought
the
you
front.
fat fucking cunt. Like, what the? What did I do?
You can see the cat hair from where it was in his trunk.
Jesus.
That's the best ever.
Here, let's
I
put that
walked
right
in,
now.
I
That's a
set it on the
great-
7th desk.
Great
There you go.
response
There
time,
it is.
Jack.
That's a
All
nice
right.
Xbox.
On the bright side, I
God,
found
what
out
the fuck else did I miss?
Jack watches
No,
our
that was
content.
pretty much it. That was pretty much it.
All right,
buddy?
I'm gonna go get some lunch.
So you literally just flicked it on and that
Yeah,
was
that was the first thing I heard. Like, what are you guys talking about?
I like that idea. He's like, has this been going on for 40 minutes?
Shit. All right, well, there's your Xbox.
Hey, thanks, Jack.
So I don't know if
Jack.
you want to keep it on the set or if you want to take it. I figured you would
Oh,
take it.
no. I don't
So-
want it. I'm fine.
Okay.
Oh, did you want it?
No,
Just
I'm
have
good. All my shit's installed on mine, so I'm good. So anyway, hi internet, bye internet.
Hey, thanks, Jack.
Have a good lunch, buddy.
Thank you.
That was fucking swell.
That was
Do you want the
lovely.
Xbox? No.
It's a lovely Xbox.
Yeah,
is
I'm
very
gonna,
It's fun that people are watching live.
do
It
they
is,
sell?
yeah.
Can you actually buy a white Xbox anymore? Or
Yeah.
was that a limited run?
Yeah,
thing?
you can get white. What is that? Titanfall? Titanfall white?
No.
There was one with Sunset Overdrive, I think there was one.
Yeah, there was
that
it was
white.
Sunset
And then-
Overdrive.
And then I think Forza was like
Forza's blue. You can still get the Forza one. The Sunset Overdrive one, I think, was white and only available at Walmart or something.
So they don't
like
have
that.
like an unbranded white Xbox.
No, I
Well,
don't
I
think
mean,
so.
we have one over on the patch.
Yeah, they
but
have
it's
white
just a
controllers.
We have a white Xbox that's on
the other
that,
Yeah, I think that
sponsor
was
there.
which I think is not.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
Let me ask you guys a question.
Yeah.
If we said the R word, how long do you think it would take him to appear?
Richard Branson.
I don't know who.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that. We should have a
Yeah.
have a timer.
We should do that on another episode.
Another
Now
episode.
You just called it out, but
No?
yes, you're right.
We've yeah. Plus we had the whole Jack thing.
God, we still got to
I
deal
always
with
said
him.
we should
All right.
see how many times we can summon people in one.
Here's
podcast.
the
That,
thing, too. He's probably not watching anymore, so let's just go back to insulting him. Fuck him.
That dude, if Jared Fogle showed up today, broke out of jail, and said, "Hey, I'm gonna go to Subway to get some lunch. Does anybody want to go?" And we're like, "No, you're a weirdo." And he'd be like, "I'm buying." Jack would be like, "Okay, yeah,
Do you think he's
All
banned?
I
I knew
Most of the
where you
pedophile.
were going with that.
sure."
Is he banned from Subway?
Free
Do you think-
footlong.
I think he's banned from the free world.
Yeah, he's in
so
jail.
I think that counts. He's
think
actually
the-
he's
you
actually
think
not
in it-
allowed to
but
go
if
to
he gets
Subway
out-
in prison.
Assuming he doesn't get just beaten to death in prison.
Right, which is a huge
which is
assumption.
A huge assumption.
15 years.
He
is a
get
long
like the
time to
Jeffrey
survive.
Dahmer treatment. Somebody just beats him with a
Right.
pipe from a sink.
No, it was from an exercise machine.
Oh, was it an exercise machine?
He killed 2 guys with it.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Dahmer was one of them.
Who was the other poor guy who got roped in?
I mean, it probably wasn't a poor guy. It's probably another convicted murderer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was 3
A less
convicted,
famous serial
It was
killer.
3 convicted murderers with 1 famous convicted murderer, and one of the less famous one murdered the other 2.
And
So-
a really famous pipe.
yes, yeah.
If I'm Jared Fogle and I get out of jail after 14 and a half years, the first thing I'm going to do is go eat at Blimpie.
Hopefully they're still in business by then.
Yeah, we'll see.
Dude, I always enjoyed Blimpie. Where the fuck are they? Where are they based?
They still
They-
exist.
Blimpie,
I mean, I ate them on the East Coast. I've never seen them outside.
Blimpie
of that.
is on that downward spiral where now they only exist as attached to gas stations.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna
Oh,
stop
that's
at the
a shame.
Chevron. I might as well get a Blimpie while
That's
I'm
a
here.
shame, man.
Yeah.
I fucking love Blimpie.
It's all right.
That's Quiznos.
Quiznos is huge hit or miss for me.
Yeah.
I'm a
Used to be a Quiznos.
Jersey Mike's guy.
Oh, Jersey Mike's is fucking.
We got a place
Definitely
called
sucker.
Delaware Subs in Austin that's real good. It'll make you shit for a year, but it's real good. And
Why,
then,
what's in it? Just
That's a real high
I'm not-
tons of
praise.
spicy
A
stuff.
whole year is a long time.
just unsanitary everything, I think.
So if you
And
eat
Thunder-
2 in a
Thundercloud's
year,
good.
does it concatenate or okay?
Dude, that was a big word. What does that mean?
He said it right too.
Thanks. It means like attached together, basically.
He nails
Okay.
the long words.
Okay.
It's
Establish
words
in
like
the end.
tree
Gotcha.
and grape.
Tree.
I don't think I've ever messed up tree or grape.
Well, not
See.
yet.
We'll see, lads.
Give
I
me
was,
time.
to be honest, I was waiting for him to mess up one of them as he was saying it right now. That would have been gold.
The best time is when I was insulting him about using words, and he mispronounced words.
I don't think I mispronounced words.
Yeah.
When
you
did that
couldn't-
happen?
You couldn't
God,
say you couldn't say like real words or something, and then
Look,
you
the
flubbed it
more
again.
I'm focusing on my fingers, the less I can talk.
Well, this
It's
is what we were talking about
established.
earlier. When
Yeah.
you're actually thinking about the pronunciation of stuff, it's harder.
I'm
When
not
it-
thinking about pronunciation. I'm just not having to use my thumbs.
All
when
right,
I'm
well, we
thinking
Yeah,
about
but you
shooting
fuck up
and
all
walking.
the time in the office too, Ryan, when we're not
Not that
recording.
much. Not that much.
Not
Like I'm not
that
doing it
much.
right now. I can talk fine.
Okay, I'm just. This is a continuing. I mean, this is the never-ending argument of Achievement Hunter, a conversation.
Yeah.
I'd say Ryan's flubs, but it's particularly hot as this was another topic of conversation in a Let's Play we recorded just before the podcast.
What was that
Yes.
game called again?
It was called Green.
The Mean Greens. Plastic
Warfare.
Warfare.
Mean Greens, yeah. Pretty
That's a
fucking
fun- that's a fun game.
It's kind of like, I can't remember I thought it was called Toy Soldiers, but maybe it wasn't called Toy Soldiers. It was a game for like PlayStation and Nintendo 64.
There was a Toy Soldiers game. I think.
Where-
There's an Army
It
Men game too.
it was Army. Maybe that was
Yeah.
just called Army Men. You were just a little green plastic Army Man guy. So it's similar to that.
Did we ever shoot something in that other Toy Soldier game that we
No.
bought?
we
No,
didn't.
you and I played it for an entire day trying to find
Yeah.
a decent Let's Play.
I
Just-
bought
there just
it.
wasn't anything.
I think it's
Downloaded
like
it.
1v1, right?
Yeah, it was not.
I remember
gonna
you
make
saying
it
it was
was
like
not
way
gonna
too
make it
complicated
contact.
for us too because we're stupid.
Well, it was
This
slightly
was like
RTS.
this was like bang 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 bang.
It's slow in 1v1. I thought it would be fun because you could be like G.I. Joe and like He-Man and shit, but it's not. It's not. I mean, it's
remember
fun.
that,
The
yeah.
game's fine. It just does not lend itself
Not
to what we do.
conducive for
Yeah.
us and our stupidity.
Do they all have infrared out? What
Yeah.
What is that used for?
Oh, dude, whatever you want.
I mean, is that not
Use
the
for that,
optical
I
port?
fucking missed it. God damn it.
Isn't that optical right
That's
there?
optical, yeah.
Also, so you poured all that shit in there, Gavin. You haven't had any.
No, yeah, I didn't.
Jeff did.
I mean, it's Jeff's, really.
I'm happy to share,
I
just
got,
like
like-
with Xboxes.
I gotta do work.
I
I
mean,
mean,
know
you're,
it
you're
exists.
gonna drink some of that before the end of the podcast because
I am?
you had to have it and you had to fucking use it and you poured it into it. I'll have shots with you.
I have meetings later.
Well, only have a few shots.
I
Lay
got a
down on
meeting
the
later,
table.
too.
Or-
We'll pour it in your mouth.
Grab some food right afterwards.
I got a
Drink some
meeting.
water.
I got a meeting with Lewis later. I
Oh.
figured this is where I just rip the
Hey,
band-aid off.
how
things
how
gonna go.
did your meeting go with Ezra? Was it good? Was it bad?
He wasn't there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it got cold in the room.
He was probably like, yeah.
but he didn't show up.
Yeah.
See, now I'm worried about
so
it,
who'd
'cause-
you have? Did you have the meeting, or did you just wait for 30 minutes and then someone came in? and They were like, "You won't be having the meeting," and they
No,
just left.
I
and
had
you
the
were
meeting
like,
with
"Okay."
Matt.
Yeah.
The Hullum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which Ryan still cares about,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah, no, that's
What do you
fine.
care about?
He
Like,
was-
well, no,
we were
we're
going off the
establishing how
boss
small
hierarchy.
our boss
He
has
cares about his boss.
Yeah.
He cares about his boss's boss.
Yeah.
Doesn't care about his boss's boss's
No,
boss.
that's beyond my realm of interaction.
See,
Like, I will
normally-
never interact with my boss.
you
See,
care
I
about
would say
me?
that if the
Yeah.
guy
You
You
wasn't,
care about Matt.
Yeah.
You don't care about Ezra.
No, I didn't say I don't care
That's
about
what
him.
he's
I said
saying.
he's
That's what he's saying.
That's not what I said. What I said is he's
what he's
beyond my
implying.
realm.
I'm inferring that's what he's saying.
He's beyond my realm. I will
You-
never interact
You keep
with
saying
Ezra.
that. The guy is in this building all the time. If he was in
Look.
LA and we never met him, I see what you're saying. He's like the top of the
And
company.
now you
I don't
got me
interact with him.
paranoid because
But
it-
like the guy walks by all the time, and
But
Ryan's
I
just
don't
like,
know if it's him or Will.
Well, you saw a picture of him. We told you who he was.
Now I'm gonna have one of those awkward supermarket conversations where I walk by and
Now-
I'm like, I don't know if that's the
now
guy that
Ryan's
works
gonna
next
go
to
in-
the guy that
it's,
owns my.
it's very easy to tell. One of them looks impressive and successful.
Yeah.
The other one looks like they work for Brandon.
Right,
Okay.
it's true.
right.
Now we also learned that Ryan's gonna go on and like he's like, yeah, I bought him dinner and I just took him out and blah blah blah. And Will's like, Ryan was really nice. I don't know. He
You know what this is?
He
It's
just
gonna
came
be?
up to me and he
It's
just
gonna-
started giving me shit.
This is what the situation is.
Yes.
Gus and I, we used to always go to, we still go sometimes to this bar / restaurant called Casino El Camino downtown. We get burgers there and we get fucked up. Not anymore because we're old, but there was a period in time when I would go to get a burger with Gus or whoever, and I'd go up and a burger's like $12, right?
Yeah.
And you go up and you order it, and then you go to pay for it, and the guy's like, and you've got like 4 burgers, and the guy's like, just give me like $10. And I'm like, all right, here you go. And we would go regular, like every week, at least once a week, sometimes twice a week. So I was eating there maybe twice a week. And this went on for like 3 months. And he's like, give me $20 tonight. I'm like, here's $20,
So
okay.
he thought you were someone else.
And I assumed it was a Red vs. Blue thing, because this is around like
Christ.
season 4 of Red vs. Blue, when we were like getting in like the New York
Yeah.
Times
Yeah.
and like being on CNN and shit. And we were at our highest visibility for RVB, and it was Gus and I thought, oh, maybe the guy just likes video games. I don't know. And one night, he goes, yeah, it was like 6 burgers, and the guy's like, $15? And I was like, I can't do this anymore.
What
I
kind
was
of
just-
math is he
and I
doing,
go, and this is a place where I borderline don't have enough tattoos to be there. Like, these are some scary people.
Yeah.
You know, burly, scary, like knife scars on the face kind of guys. Guys that are in like their 40s and are cooking burgers in a bar. Like,
And meth.
Yeah, because they're not in jail at the moment.
Right.
Yeah, because they're on parole.
They have the tip jar sitting there for their friend that's in jail.
Yeah. And the guy
The
goes, and I go,
non-mandatory tip jar.
hey man, I just gotta ask, why do you keep continually giving me these insane discounts on the burgers? Is it just because I come here a lot? And he goes, no, you work at Emos. Emos was a like a music venue, like a punk club. He goes, no, it's because you work at Emos. It's like the the professional hookup. And I go, I don't work at Emos. And he goes, but you used to. And I go, no, I've never. You might.
Why do you keep opening your mouth at that point?
Well, and he goes, you don't work at Emos? And I go, no. And he goes, you better give me the biggest fucking tip you've ever given anybody in their entire lives. And I said, here's $60. And I stopped going for a while.
Why didn't you just let it go right there? Like,
Because to be fair, again, that's not really the people you want to knowingly trick.
Yeah.
Then when the guy's like, you fucking knew? And then
Yeah.
he gives your face
Yeah.
knife scars?
And then you
That's
end
not
up,
really-
yeah, no, I don't want to. You don't want to cross like the guys that got
see,
shot up
now,
in Waco at the fucking Hooters.
What Ryan just described was the Jack when he goes,
Yeah.
yeah, that's me.
They call me Emo Jack.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Just come by the club sometime. I'll let you in.
did I say 5 burgers? I meant 30. 30? Does that sound fine?
They're for emo.
I like that he was ready to let you off the hook at you used to work there. Like,
Yeah, you could have been like,
You're
yeah,
still
fair
fine.
play.
I'm not a piece of shit.
See, I might have cut my losses at then, like just so I didn't
Yeah.
get murdered. Been like, oh my god, he thinks I'm someone else. Yeah, I used to work there, and then never come back.
There
ever
is
again.
no doubt in
Yeah.
my mind I can outrun that guy. I was
Yeah.
not worried about
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
He
yeah.
had to come. He would have to come out. He's not going over. He's
Yeah,
gonna
but
have to come
but
out.
when he goes like this,
That's true.
like he
That's
just
true.
pulls the gun out, and you
Yeah.
run in a straight line. He'll do the Charlie. You're dodging, and he's following you.
Well, you can't.
Click, 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 click.
So was that one of the most scared you've ever been? No. Experiences?
No, it was just awkward. I mean, I was a little nervous because like. It was kind of like in a cartoon when people get mad and their face gets red and then the steam comes out of their ears. There was that happening to him. I didn't physically see steam, but he definitely got redder. And you get that like when people get angry, they get that anger shake. You know, it was a little bit of. But he like I could see him suppressing it. I could see the guy going through like I'm still on parole. This is not.
That was him
think-
deciding if you
why
were
I go
worth
back to
I think
jail.
you also
Yeah.
you hopefully maybe lucked out because maybe some of that anger was focused at himself. Like I might fucking stab myself right
Yeah.
now. He'd be like, "All right, you're next."
Yeah.
You know,
Usually
like,
that's
I
not
did
the kind
this.
of guy that's going to internalize that, though. He's going to take it out on an external source immediately.
I mean, he maintained though.
Yeah.
Jeff's still here.
He
He's still
sucked it in.
standing. Yeah, dude. Remember? Do you think that was the scariest Jack has ever been when he turned on the podcast? And then he ran over here with the Xbox in hand. I don't doubt
drove
that.
home, he
I
picked it
don't
up.
doubt that he didn't fucking polish it off.
He
before
called
brought
Katie
it.
and he's like, Katie, I need you to go into the
Turn it
den."
off! Turn it off! Turn it off! Turn it off!
In the living room, there's a white Xbox. I need it now.
It's already hooked in. I've already built a shelf around it. But you gotta
You're gonna have to. You're gonna need a screwdriver, but we need to get this thing.
Listen,
out.
I never said I was keeping it. I did write Jack on the back with black
Yeah.
permanent marker, but don't worry about that. Jack, I just noticed Caleb messaged me. Jack is not here, so I have no idea. But he was asking if this was 1 terabyte or not. I assume it is, if it's new.
Let's crack it open.
But I don't know.
have no clue.
I don't know. You suck it out. Where's it even come out? Like that side? Or
What?
can you
There's
pull
no
the hard
can't-
drive?
you
You
can't
can't
take
even
it
pull
out.
it out,
No,
right?
it's not removable.
How?
Maybe it says on the bottom.
I don't know. It probably says it on there somewhere. Oh, there you go. It probably says it on there. Ryan's investigating the Xbox One.
It says hello from Seattle.
Oh, nice. Do you think they were saying hi to Jack?
Oh, it's adorable.
Does not say
you wanna refill,
size,
Jeffrey?
though.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
I'll
I'm going to
take a
assume it's either 1 terabyte or it's not.
Well, here we go. We can look it up. It's a model 1540.
Yeah, I'm not going to look it up.
Yeah, well, you could, though.
Hey, but you know what? I'll have the information next week
There you go.
for people who aren't Caleb, because Caleb asked and nobody else did. But
Much better with booze in there.
What are you?
what are you
Sorry,
doing,
You
dude?
want a double?
No, that's stop.
Wow.
That's a single. That's a nope. Stop. That's a
Gavin,
that's a
and you're
Jeff
making a
single.
mess.
Still
It's actually
dribbling.
like because the hose is like this, there is residue from just gotta get it out
Yeah.
of there.
You
Yeah,
gotta,
no, but just
you got to clear the pipes.
shake it out.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
like when you take a piss, you have to like shake a little
Yeah.
bit. You don't just like piss and then walk away. You leave a
Sure.
trail. You got the trail. Okay, you got the trail like at the urinal. You know, urinal or toilet, whatever, like little toilet drips, and then you got like the little pee-pee in your underwear if you don't
know
don't
what?
properly drip.
You know how every rhino you've ever stood at has piss?
Oh,
puddle?
I thought
It
you said
sounded like he said
I thought you
rhino.
said every rhino,
Every
and I
rhino.
made a face like nope.
every
Yeah.
nope,
Gotcha.
I took a
Urinal.
minute
Got
to
it.
really decode
Urinal.
whether he fucked it up or it was just
No,
speaking
no,
out.
he's
he
got
just
it.
like, yeah.
I don't know why
I got it
that way.
immediately. It helped.
It's
helps when
fine. I
look
know
at
you
them.
pronounced that. I just
Yeah.
didn't even hear the
Yeah.
"ur," so I just thought you said rhino.
Rhino.
You ever been at a rhino and there's always a puddle of piss?
Yeah.
Why?
just waiting in there.
Why is there not like a grate, like a drain system underneath every single one, so they don't have to keep mopping up?
Oh, you mean
piss?
like on the
That's a
floor?
lot of
Yeah.
extra.
Because-
That's a lot of
Because
extra.
dudes are animals and they'll just
Yeah.
piss in the drain.
Yeah.
That works though. to
No,
be fair.
because then you're gonna get overspray around the drain.
The puddle is the worst, though. You don't want to
puddle's
step in
bad.
the puddle. Yeah.
Do you remember that clip we saw in Ridiculousness where
I missed that show.
Oh,
it was at
fuck!
a rock? Ah!
The fucking cursing foul language song. Don't no, Ryan. Don't
We,
fucking tackle the whole set.
It's the clip where the
we
lady
didn't even
is
see
giving.
it. Damn it.
The lady's at like a rock concert or like a festival, and she's giving a report.
Yeah.
And there's some porta potties, and then there's a giant piss trough.
Yeah.
And the guy walks out of a porta potty and walks over to the piss trough and starts washing his hands in the piss. And he goes, and just runs off screen.
Oh yeah, I remember. I think I saw that.
I don't think I've seen that clip.
I think I was there. for
Michael
that
was
one.
there.
I've seen that.
Yeah,
I don't
awesome.
even watch
The
the show.
funniest fucking thing. He's just washing his hand in piss, and he's like,
I was gonna say we had this conversation. I don't know, somewhat ago. Maybe you brought it up like a month ago or something, and it was something I immediately realized when I started going to the gym. The scariest thing in the fucking world is standing at a urinal in shorts. Because I never wear shorts. I don't ever wear shorts. I wear jeans my entire fucking life.
Same here.
So I bought like a bunch of basketball
you
shorts.
have no
for the gym.
idea how much you piss on your leg.
You piss all over yourself
every day. You just don't know it
Like
'cause
you
you're wearing
get in
pants.
jeans, you take a piss. It's like whatever. I'm in shorts. I'm like, am I pissing on myself?
Yeah, I honestly think the top of your shoes are grosser than the bottom.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
They get-
They're
they get
covered in
stuffed away.
pee-pee.
The piss just sits. It's just like years of piss on the top of your
Well,
shoes.
I mean, I wash my shoes.
Yeah, people
every,
do
you know,
wash their shoes.
in between years,
How
but
often do you wash your shoes?
probably like twice a year.
No, I would
Really?
probably wash mine every 3 months.
Quick, cut to it while it's dangling. Quick,
Because like vans get dirty, and if you don't wash them, they just look gross. So I wash my shoes all
Ryan,
the time.
just like put it on the barrel. So the cursing foul language sign was like dangling, and Ryan went to grab it before, and I think
almost-
he almost tackled the set.
he
I
almost
think
went head
we should
first.
absolutely make a shirt out of that, and the sausage fest.
I think Marcus had them commissioned. I don't know who designed them. I think Marcus
I
had
don't
them
think
made.
that's not sturdy enough.
But
I think somebody more talented than you know who did it.
oh, for sure, yeah.
Yeah, like a talent.
Can it be like the
like
he's like the
Voldemort?
Voldemort?
Yeah.
We don't say his name. He who shall not be named. Inger.
So that shirt's out now, right?
Yes, I was gonna mention that before. So you see me rocking the lovely, there it is, off-topic shirt. I got it. Designed by Patrick Schmidt. He made the logo.
Yeah.
And there's the revamped logo. We
also,
went the classic for the shirt.
We also picked our favorite t-shirt material.
Oh yeah,
It's like the super soft-
heather
Yeah.
heather gray.
That's
or
what
just
all my
heather.
shirts are.
Yeah,
as well.
As seen on People Like Grapes and the Progress Bar one.
Yep.
And the Lava one.
And the Game Boy one. The
yeah. Pretty much
green
every
one?
shirt.
The
that-
Progress Bar one too.
They just said that.
Did you?
Yeah.
I listened to
Every
him.
purple shirt.
Every purple shirt. Most of the green shirts.
And every like dark gray shirt.
and every dark gray. So it's super nice, it's super comfy, and it is in stores now. So check
Maybe.
it out at roosterteeth.com/store. Well, it's in the store. I don't know if it's sold out or not.
Right.
I saw double XL was sold out already.
I can't believe you don't care about Ezra.
Yeah,
Look,
I know, it's crazy.
How far up the chain am I
I
supposed
care
to
so much about Ezra. I just
Yeah.
spent 2 days on a trip.
I mean,
with him
I
doing
care
some-
far enough up the chain when
I'm
the
glad to
guys,
get back to this because I really
doing
need to
some-
establish a baseline.
I spent like
How
2
far up?
when the guy's here talking to you, you should care.
He's never talked to me.
But he's
He's
near
here
you.
half the time. He's
He's
here
near
all
you.
the time.
He has never had a conversation with me.
He's been
Why
in our
would he?
room, though.
I'm
But here's
so
the thing.
far
Now,
separated
the
from him.
He could be the
conversation
biggest
he's-
free play fan in the world, Ryan. You don't know.
He might be.
He
That would be
loves it.
great. He should come say hi.
The conversation
anymore.
when he does have a conversation with you, it's gonna be, you're not gonna like it.
No?
It's gonna be one conversation.
Well-
and it's gonna be like best of luck.
That's why I'm under the radar right now. He doesn't know who I am.
You were under the radar.
Here's how much I care about
Podcast.
Ezra. I just spent 2 days traveling with him doing business stuff.
Right.
And we had lunch and dinner together.
Of course,
a couple times.
naturally.
I had Diet Coke at every meal. I was like, people were like around me were like, "Yeah, I'll have a beer," and I was like, "I'll have a coffee."
Wow.
So how far up am I supposed to care?
So that-
Just tell
I
me
think-
where
I
the-
think what you're
where's
It
the
doesn't
line.
get much further up than the president of the fucking company.
There's like 7 more presidents above him.
No, there isn't.
All right, who's above him?
George.
George
All right,
No
and George is.
God.
owns
right.
full screen.
All right.
Yeah.
Who owns full screen?
Well,
All right.
that doesn't count, Ryan.
How does that not count?
Because
It keeps
those are the
going.
people we don't see. We
It
see
goes all the way up
Ezra.
to the freaking
He's
overlords.
here. We can name 2 people.
There are overlords controlling the earth. Which one of them am I supposed to
Going to
worship?
fire you
Yeah,
now.
you're done.
Oh.
You're done.
All right,
You think
we're-
Ryan
On
can
the
get
bright
fired
side,
and rehired?
any aspiring gamers out there, we're going to be looking in early 2016 for a new personality.
We're looking for a new
Late
personality
2050.
to spend 30% of his time in Achievement Hunter. So that
Yeah.
could be you if you'd like to replace Ryan.
Dude, I had
Who's
to get
gonna break
fired
it to
from
Meg?
so many departments.
What's that?
Who's going to break the bad news to Meg?
Probably Gavin. He's like, listen, Meg, I don't know how to tell you this, but
No, Gavin will
You
tell her
notice
by
how
a
Ryan's
text
breaking
to
up with
Jeff.
Have you noticed how that depending on the format, a different person,
He'll text you and tell you to tell her.
a
Yeah.
different person gets insulted? Like Ryan gets shit on this podcast.
It hasn't been that
But
bad. I
never
got
in
much worse
videos.
before.
What do you
Yeah?
mean?
What are you
never?
talking about? I get
What are you
shit on in
talking
videos
about?
constantly.
What do you
Not
mean?
really though. He's never like let shit on Ryan. It's just like this is the
I
perfect
shit on
place.
whoever's in front of me.
It's true. It's
Especially,
Yeah.
when I was starting off, it was just constant shit. That's
From us?
Yes, from you especially.
Oh!
Bollocks.
You are a huge turd.
You couldn't even be bothered to talk to him.
It's
Because
true.
I
He was
didn't-
so far
couldn't
beneath
even
you.
bother to
I
talk to
don't
me.
know him.
I didn't know you well. I didn't
That's
know what
how
you
you
were
meet
like.
people. You talk to them.
No, because it was always like, someone gonna get Ryan. It's like, I don't really know Ryan.
want to.
I'll be like, hi Ryan, can you come and do a Let's Play?
Yeah, but here's the thing. This is what
was
makes no
scary.
fucking sense,
You
Gavin.
sound like
this
you're.
is, this
It's
is what
like
makes
12-year-old Gavin.
This is what makes no fucking sense. If you had to go get
You
Ryan,
know better than him with the
if you
editing.
had to go get Ryan to then talk to Jeff and then had nothing to do with it, maybe. It's like, I don't know the guy, he's got nothing to do with me, whatever. You don't want to go get Ryan. You want someone else to do it, so then he can come back and you can make a video with him for an hour.
Yeah, but honestly, being in a recorded format with someone is so different to just one-on-one when the cameras are off. You can say whatever you want on camera.
You're literally asking the guy to come to our office. You're not.
No,
You're
that
not
was-
asking him to prom.
That was scary that day.
It's like, hey Ryan, over there. Okay, bye. That's it. Like, no.
Not only that, but I was in a room full of people he didn't know, so there was a, there was kind of a
That's
social
true.
pressure
Also,
back there.
he was
You know,
never,
Gavin, he's so awkward around people.
he was never on AIM. Ever.
That's true. I still am never on AIM.
Well, no one's on
no
AIM.
one's on
AIM. I know.
Moved on, Ryan.
That's.
How about AIM?
I was just ahead of the time.
So I talked to Andrew Pitton.
You're on AIM outside the company, though.
Oh,
The
yeah.
company has moved on.
Yes, the company has moved on.
I'm on AIM if I want to talk to the guys from the bar.
We moved
Yeah.
on from AOL
Aren't they
Instant
all
Messenger.
fucking bald and like losers now? Isn't that what he told me? That they all got old and sad.
Shut
and-
up!
Ryan, you're in the clear.
Yeah, apparently.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
No, good.
So hey, Gavin, I got a question.
Yeah.
So you just spent a couple days with Dan.
I did.
He was here in Austin.
Crushy.
Yeah,
How,
I really pissed off Dan because
What was the dumbest thing he did while he was here? I barely got to see him. I just said hello to him.
Who was the dumbest thing he did while he was here?
Oh.
No, I don't think he had
Did they
any.
see him coming?
He didn't have any intercourse this time. He was really mad
That you know
because
of.
Because he
the,
didn't have any intercourse?
Yeah.
the,
Probably always punchy.
the YouTube Rewind was coming up, and we didn't want to do the thing that they wanted us to do in the video.
What they
It was
want you
like,
to do?
you know, like
'Cause you're difficult.
dancing around or like, no, it's just like you don't want to be. When you don't edit it, you don't.
They
know how
wanted
it's
you to
gonna
go
come
talk
out.
to Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to go in for the Ryan. So I was like, we'll do like a thing, we'll do it in slow-mo. And then they were trying to set that up and it ended up not happening. And then the last minute they were like, go for it. So I had to call Dan at 3 in the morning and say like, pack your crap. You're getting on a plane in 5 hours to fly to LA, and we did the YouTube Rewind. So
We had
it's, like,
this-
really-
No, I was like, we had this conversation a bit ago, just about like you obviously do way more shit where you have to like fly and travel. And,
Yeah.
Like, it's like, oh yeah, I'm free for the week. Well, no, I'm not. And like that's it. You get a phone call. And it's like I had that a little bit with some other stuff, and
Yeah.
there was some sort of like hosting thing that I said I was gonna do. I think was it Assassin's Creed, whatever the hell it was. It came from you.
It was an assassin. Oh, it was an event. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was like in Dallas, and I was gonna do it, and then I ended up not doing it. But it was like, yeah, I'll do it, and it'd be good, and I'd like to do it. But at the same time, like, it's just a pain in the ass, and like.
He's wearing the exact same clothes as Lewis today. That is confusing.
Was that Lewis?
No, it was fucking.
Who was it? Miles Lewis?
There you go.
Oh.
I don't know.
That was the funny thing though. I was like feeling sorry for myself because I was like, we had plans to make videos the next day. I was like, yeah, I'll be in tomorrow. And then all of a sudden it's 9 p.m. and I'm like, damn it, I'm not gonna be in tomorrow. Oh shit, Dan's got to get on a flight now
Yeah.
because he's got to like travel for 12 hours to get here.
Yeah, it's like that moment where like you want to do the thing, but it's also like you're super busy doing a million other things. So at the end of the day, if it doesn't happen, not because of you, because of like the higher ups, whoever, it's like, we're not doing it. It's not the end of the world. It's like, I'm okay. Now I got this weekend, and like we were discussing that happens to you all the time. But you specifically said it was one of those where you're like, not doing it, and then like literally like execution hour, last second, they called you like, no, it's on, and you're like, fuck.
And I'm always happy to do it. Like, it's nice to be considered for that video every year.
Yeah.
But it's like, that was the most last minute thing I've ever done in my life. And Dan even more so.
It's
And
actually
we
not-
made a ton of good videos while he was here. So it was like, we had a spontaneous filming session right at the end of the year, which was nice. Get
That's
that winter light.
Great. So happy for you.
I'm happy.
And the other one went.
What is going on?
You guys need to get better sticky tape, I think is what's happening.
It's stuck for weeks.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Well,
God.
It's like
stuck for
lodged
weeks,
in
Jeff,
there.
because they put it up every single time. They take them off. You see,
It
I
fell
don't,
down and glued itself to the
I don't know if
floor.
you're aware of this, but
It's scuffed.
they use this wood for sports ball.
It looks like a giant pallet.
Oh man, that
I
messed
mean,
it
it
up.
is. It is a giant palette. Oh, it's got a blue
Yeah,
on it.
yeah,
now.
it's
Yeah,
got a
it's
boo boo.
got-
It's all
But you
messed
know
up.
what though? You know what? It's got character.
It does.
Marcus, I was talking to
been
Marcus
aged.
just yesterday. Yeah, like the bar has been aged, like the bottom of it and stuff. But Gavin and I were talking to Marcus yesterday about the newest table, the one we have here, and Marcus was saying his crew that was making it, they were like, should we age it? And Marcus was like, nah, they'll fuck it up. That's fine. They'll take care of it themselves.
Excellent point.
Yeah, he nailed it. All right, let's do this.
Meg asked me not to talk about something on the podcast.
All right, well,
today.
you can not talk about it. Let me just do this ad read real quick. It's back, Crunchyroll. We're sponsored
It's
again
back?
by Crunchyroll. Yeah, Crunchyroll's
That's its
back,
interest.
man. It's back. I'm just like, not for you, Ryan. You weren't here last week. But Crunchyroll is a destination for the most authentic anime experience you can find outside of Japan. Today, they offer the largest, most diverse collection of anime series straight from the source. Each season, they're bringing the best in new anime from Japan to deliver the largest lineup of anime, from classics to new favorites. So, no, that's fine. They're all sponsors, Ryan. Crunchyroll, it's awesome. I use it. Watch a lot of anime on it. They got the Ruby on it. Jeff,
They do
you
have the
threw out
Ruby
that
on it.
anime name
I'm
last
all
week.
over watching One Piece. Like,
Yeah, dude, you watch One Piece?
You watch
my
One
dick
Piece?
out.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
who's your
you
favorite? Do you like Luffy?
I like
Well, Luffy, but sure.
Whatever.
Luffy's my go-to.
It reads as Luffy.
It does read as Luffy. I'll give you that.
Luffy's
but
my
it
go-to
is
for when
Monkey D.
I'm
Luffy.
when I want to masturbate.
Oh, really? Well, but that's.
He's a rubber man.
It's true. He is a rubber man, so he
You could
loves
probably
it too.
use him as a condom.
He's just like. But seriously, it's sponsored Crunchyroll. It's awesome. You can do whatever you want to Monkey D. Luffy, and
They got manga too.
They got manga. You
Yep.
can read up on that. They got the Digimon Try. Remember I mentioned that last
new
week, Jeff?
Digimon?
Digimon,
Now they're older
Gobblemon's
and
there,
like having
Biyomon.
feelings and
As if I said who did Biyomon Digivolve into, you would say Bergermon.
Bergermon.
Right.
yeah.
Tom
Got
Bergermon.
it. Got it. I
Yeah.
can't believe you watched that. And then obviously Garudamon and so on and so forth.
And then Detortamon.
But Crunchyroll.
Retardamon.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
the best. The best. I mean, why use anyone else? Fucking Retardamon, go.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Your age is?
I am 28.
Great. Just checking.
Yeah, that's fine. Try out Crunchyroll Premium for 30 days free with crunchyroll.com/offtopic. That's crunchyroll.com/offtopic. 30 days premium free. Digimon Try. Crunchyroll.com/offtopic.
Are you like when you finish the final ad read? You're like,
Yeah, it's fine.
Dunzo.
It's not that hard.
Nah,
Do you watch the original Digimon? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I watched the first 3 series, I think.
There was 3?
There's like fucking 10, dude.
Where
It
have
never
you been?
stopped.
I don't know, man.
I stopped caring after series 2 because series 1 follows like all the kids, and then series 2 is a new set of kids, but it's like the same universe.
Yeah.
And the original kids are just like 3 years older, and they're like kind of there.
They're like advisors.
Right, yeah. Like, well, TK and Kari are still the main because they were like little kids in the first one, so now they're the normal age of the other kids, like Davis, and yeah. Oh, Jeff is like thinking right now. He's like, God, remember when Ken was bad in the beginning? he was like the Digimon Emperor, and then he turned good. Thank God, because like who knew at the end? Oh, what? Ken was one of the Digidestined the whole time. But yeah, the series 3 is totally different. So
Yeah?
The
like,
serving size
that's why I
of this
like those
can
two.
is 1 can.
Is it one Digimon?
Yeah. No.
that would be like that'd be like a trainer level.
Yeah.
Probably Digimon. Like that's when they're like little balls of like they look like marshmallows.
I must have missed that.
They go
part.
from egg to like
Yeah.
marshmallow to like
Oh,
rookie
right.
to rookie, which is usually where they're at.
Yeah.
To then champion.
I forget. Could they Voltron?
Eventually, yes.
Yeah, okay. Like a couple of them
in
could get
series
together.
2,
Yeah.
what you're describing is DNA digivolving.
Right.
Right. Yes. You take like XVmon and Stingmon. Right, that's what Wormmon Champion
Right, yeah,
digivolved
yeah.
into. Stingmon. You
As we
combine
all
them,
know.
and then something I can't remember the name of it, but that's a guy. You want to add anything on this, Jeff, Kevin?
On.
Anything in? No. Nice.
On,
Okay.
I beat a township in Borderlands the other day.
You watched
Yeah,
it.
was it good?
It was fantastic.
Was it a? Were you
Game-
satisfied with the end?
Game of the year.
Yeah.
Really?
I think so.
Yeah. Because you were debating that because episode 1 technically came out last year, but every other one came out this year.
Yeah,
right?
Ryan, I think correctly said if the episodic and it finishes in a year, that's the year you count it.
I
If
agree
you can
with
buy
that.
it as a lot.
Yeah.
Like
I
if
agree
I
with
can
that.
pick up the whole thing.
Yeah, I say game of the year because we were. By the way, did everybody turn in their top 10
I
games of the
didn't.
year?
You know I did.
I didn't, but I'll do that today.
I did. Did you?
No.
I sent you an email.
Not only did he not, I guarantee you his next question is going to be like, what are you talking about?
He also probably
I can
hasn't
see the
played
look
10
on his
games
face.
in
Yeah.
2015.
Halo.
I played 10 games.
5?
At least 9.
3? What was it? 3? 5?
What?
Has anyone else played Just Cause 3 aside from Jeremy?
Yeah, me.
I haven't.
Yeah.
You're
Oh,
playing
I mean,
it,
I played the beta. I haven't had a chance to. I've been traveling so much. I
haven't played it
play
either.
I played it on PC.
I'm watching Jeremy attempt to play it.
Yeah.
It looks like there's some fun in there.
Yeah.
you can get to it.
Frame rate.
He was here a second
not
ago.
Great.
Yeah, gone.
I'm
It's
waiting.
supposedly better on the PC though, right?
It's apparently
I think it's the
not.
worst
It's
on
not
the Xbox.
good. Period. Their frame rate's just fucked up.
I mean, the game, great. The performance, bad.
That's the thing. I'm actually pretty surprised, and I could be wrong. Maybe this is only a few things I've seen, but like the general consensus is, man, once they just patch it, it's gonna be great. Like people aren't shitting on it, which I mean, it's the frame rate.
And
is
people
fucking
are want to shit.
People
on
have
things.
tons of
Yeah.
feces just waiting to throw it at whatever the
They're, like,
hell is in
saving
front
their
of them.
feces.
But they're just like, you better. It's
like a bunch
better
of-
fix it.
I'm really
It's like
excited
a
to
room
start.
full of dirty
I love.
monkeys.
I can't wait to fucking
Yeah,
play it. It
I'm
looks
just-
so fucking fun.
I'm just watching like the frame rate go to like 0.1 frame a second for a while and then back up, and it's like
Speaking
Jeremy's
of,
just fucking going
he's
through
going
it, man.
straight through
He's
it.
0.1 frame a
he's
second, so
he's
like
lunatic.
half
like
You
it
get-
pauses for like 10 seconds. Of
And
nothing.
that's, I mean, it's a great game. It was tons of fun. We made a couple videos in like the whatever dev version.
Yeah.
We made
Yeah.
5. We
fucking
made
months
5
ago,
Let's
and it was
Plays in
fun
there.
as fuck.
Yeah, that was on the PC.
So
and it's pretty playable.
I'm
on the PC.
holding, yeah. So like PC's the best, then PS4, then Xbox One,
Yeah.
supposedly.
Do you think developers are trying to decide like what is worse for us, delaying or just releasing a terrible
I
one?
mean,
and
it's
then-
Absolutely,
releasing.
yeah.
Releasing's worse.
Well, not for their bottom line, I bet.
I
A
mean,
lot of
I-
times they've got like you got to hit a certain amount.
For their
or
bottom line,
something
I guess I
like-
can't argue that. For you're gonna ruin the fucking franchise for your game, and your stocks are gonna eat shit, and no one's gonna buy your next game. It's not good. I mean, that's what happened with Assassin's Creed Unity. Like,
Gabe Newell is credited, and I was told by some other person that he didn't actually say it, but he's credited with saying that nobody remembers when a game came out after the fact. Nobody remembers a game came out late. They only
Right.
remember it came out bad.
I mean, Unity, that's like the worst game I can possibly think of in like recent history, like this generation, where is the flagship of like, oh, that game's broken, don't play it. And that's like all anyone says about it. And they've released like 10 patches on it, you know what I mean? And like,
Well, here's the thing.
I know early on some of the patches like didn't do shit. They're like, yeah, it's sort of fixed. And I was waiting to play the fucking game for like 6 months.
Did you ever play it?
I never played it. And then eventually,
the shit out of Syndicate,
And
though,
Syndicate
right?
came out, and I fucking perfected it. Shy of one fucking achievement that glitched that I haven't gotten yet. But
I just think these big open world games, they're too much for a regular game studio to test. Like you can't.
especially in
Yeah.
a year.
Yeah.
You need like.
I mean, I guess they
you
don't
need
they have
like
2 years,
10,000
whatever.
people to test your game at this point because there's so much you can do. I'm amazed that GTA 5 was so good on launch. The multiplayer wasn't good. It wasn't,
Well, it didn't
wasn't even
exist.
there. But it was as a game on its own was phenomenal at launch.
Do you guys know new fucking GTA DLC came out?
Yeah, we were talking about that yesterday.
Have you guys
Sounds
loaded
fucking
it up?
awesome. No, you can get a fucking
A
you get
yacht.
a fucking yacht with a helipad on it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can store one there, but you can certainly land one on it.
We got to get in that.
And there's
yeah, we'll do it.
There's like a new
cruise
adversary
stuff, right?
mode too, I think.
Yeah, there's stuff.
There was something like you.
Yeah, there was some sort of
can
like
base, like,
crew
your
or
crew
clan
off the
type
yacht.
thing. Like you
Yeah.
could actually do
Oh, like
something
a
with it.
movable base. That's
That'd be
pretty cool.
incredible.
Yeah.
What
There's,
I
like,
Imagine playing at a heist as we're like floating down the
my
river.
first comment when they mentioned the yacht was, I can't wait to get that for my birthday next year.
It's called like Executives and Other Criminals or something like
Yeah.
that, I think.
Is it? Did it came out today? Or did it?
I
Came
think
I
out
think it
No,
came
no,
out.
it's coming
I think
out.
it came out Tuesday, but maybe it comes out next Tuesday.
No, I think
No, 'cause we were talking about it,
No,
like,
I think it was
yesterday.
next week. We were talking about it yesterday about being next
And
week.
it was not
I don't think it's
available.
out yet.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm
I mean, we
saw
can
the
check.
trailer
We
last
can
night.
check after that.
I got a phone. I'll look.
Yeah, we were just literally talking.
Can you
about
do
it
that on
yesterday.
a piece of shit not iPhone?
Sometimes better, Jeff. Sometimes better.
This episode sponsored by piece of shit, not that phone.
What is your
Space Watch,
choice
right.
when buying a phone? What is your choice?
Android.
Yeah, but like, why do you choose that?
Well, I chose this one because it has a huge fucking battery in it.
Language.
Damn.
I mean, like that's all I care about is do I have to plug it in before?
How
the
long
end
does
of
your
the day?
battery last?
It lasts about 2 days,
So about an iPhone.
and it yeah, whatever. You wish.
Charge my phone like every other day.
Yeah, I mean, I charge it every day, but just because I charge it every day, I don't think I need to. I mean, to be fair, we went to New York and I forgot my cable.
I charged my
I did borrow
phone
his
yesterday
jacks.
morning. I got on a plane at 9 a.m. So when I left the hotel at 7 a.m., I unplugged my phone yesterday morning, and my phone has 77% battery.
You also don't use it. Though.
They definitely didn't use that a lot. Though.
Like, I film a lot of stuff. That rinses the battery.
Also, it's just apps.
I was on a plane.
Apps
What am I
fucking
going to film?
drain that shit.
Film Ezra.
Then I know who.
The only thing I did, is aside from checking email, which I do a tremendous amount now because that's a part of my job,
2016,
is,
Jeff.
you know, fucking Star Wars Card Trader.
Oh yeah? Oh, dude, Star Wars comes
Really?
out in a fucking week.
I play the shit.
1 week.
Next week. It's coming next week.
Yeah, GTA. Star Wars is also coming next week.
Yeah,
What are you
GTA.
fucking freaking out about? What's happening here? With your face?
I'm not hot. I'm just disappointed. So
Yeah.
I bought tickets to take Millie to see Star Wars next Friday at 11 a.m.
Damn, yeah, you weren't going to come into work for it. What happened?
Well, then we had the Taiwan trip. We were supposed to go to Taiwan.
Right.
Then when that got pushed, it's
Right.
probably in February now. And I was like, woo, I can go to see Star Wars again.
Uh-huh.
And I found out yesterday I gotta go on a trip next Friday with Lewis, so I can't see Star Wars.
Bring Millie and then the three of you can go see Star
No,
Wars.
Millie and Griffin and Chelsea the babysitter are gonna go.
Wow.
Damn, dude. So
Taking my
she's like,
spot.
she's temp daddy?
Yeah,
Daddy Chelsea?
Papa Chelsea.
But at least, like, Millie's probably used to it at this point, with you just not showing up, not being around.
Just like, yeah. One of these days.
I heard a gasp.
One of these days I'm
That
gonna.
was my favorite.
One of these days I'm gonna catch a birthday.
Oh, God.
I hear they're fantastic.
I remember. This is like a couple months ago. We were waiting to film something, and I don't know what day of the week it was, but it was like 10 o'clock, and we're all sitting there, and you're like, once Ryan gets in, we're fucking filming this thing. Where the fuck is he? Like 10:30, you're like, fuck, damn it, Ryan, where the fuck are you? Like 11 rolls around, and he's like, this motherfucker, I'm gonna fucking fire his ass. He's fucking dead. I don't know what he's doing. Like Steffi's in the room, and she's like, didn't you give him off today for his daughter's birthday? And Jeff was like, yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and film without Ryan. We waited like a solid hour. Like, where is he?
That happened. Yes.
Thanks for taking care of my family, Jeff.
It's not even like your daughter's gonna remember that birthday.
She
Nope,
won't,
totally
but Ryan
won't.
will.
Yeah.
How old is your?
How old are your blobs?
My blobs,
Yeah.
2 and 4.
Damn, dude.
God, that's so young.
I like to keep them even.
They are young, but it
feel like
also
some
makes me
people's-
feel old because he just like the first one was like bleh when he started.
yeah.
I feel like some people's kids age faster than others
No.
in your head. No?
I don't.
Like you'll look at this, like you'll be like, oh, how's your kid? 8? Jesus. How old's yours? 1? What the hell? What's she been doing?
No, I do have the first part, like, oh my god, they're so old already. I've never had the, oh my god, they're so old. That sounds right. I've never done that, no. Like, I have that with just, like, my nephews. You know, when I moved to Austin.
Saw you go to a soccer game. You tweeted it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my older nephew.
You watch footy?
I don't watch it, but he plays it, so I watched him play soccer.
Did he kick it?
Yeah, no, he kicked a little bit, but he's the goalie. So he was the goalie for the first half, and then Kiki the other half.
Did he let one by?
He let one by, but to be fair, it was one that if he jumped in the air, he couldn't reach it. It's like a full-size net, and he's this tall.
Yeah.
So it was more of fucking an amazing kick by another 8-year-old, and he was just like, all right. But like a week ago, they did just win first place in their league.
Hey.
Yeah, good job, nephew.
Insert
But
name
like
here.
my older nephew Connor, he was
So he has a name.
4. That's who I was talking about.
Okay.
That was a joke. He was like 4 when I left, and my younger nephew, he was like 1, like a little over 1. So now, like when I go back, he's just like, I'm just like, fuck. Like he's 4 now. He's 5 now. And then,
Got a call from Wisconsin.
oh shit.
Put it on speaker.
And then my
Maybe
my
they have
sister-in-law
cheese.
just had a 3rd kid, and it's like that kid I'm gonna see in blinks. Here we go.
Hello.
Put it on speaker at least.
Hello.
Jeff's on the phone again. 2 podcasts in a row. There's a woman talking. I can't tell if she's a robot or not.
Oh, they're trying to sell some.
Introduced by Congress. Programs include loan forgiveness, payment reduction, and rehabilitation.
Did she
for
say
those
taint
in
reduction?
I don't think she said that.
So-
That's all. You gonna, dude.
Oh,
you
I
gonna,
can press
you gonna
one.
get a loan.
Hold on a second.
Or press 5.
They didn't
Dude,
expect that.
Call volume.
No one presses 1.
Oh man.
What?
They
You got a
called
robot call that
you.
won't talk to you?
They called
Hello?
you.
Counselor, we'll call you shortly.
They're gonna call you back.
They're gonna call you back now.
Alright.
You got a fucking automated phone call trying to sell you something. You said yes, and they told you operators are not available.
Here's
we'll
what
call
happened.
you later.
Here's what happened.
What the fuck?
The automated system said, "What? Nobody's ever hit."
Excuse me, sir.
Hold on, we gotta wake somebody up.
It was to refinance my student loan that doesn't.
Was that
exist.
them?
Yeah. This is Brandon.
Oh, well, nobody gives a shit about Brandon.
Do
Oh,
you
shit.
want to shoot $1 Million butt next Tuesday?
I can't do Tuesday.
He can't
I can do Wednesday.
You can't
Why
do
is this
Tuesday.
going through you?
You can't do Tuesday.
Tuesday.
What do you mean?
You wrote
Jeff's the
can.
boss.
Cannot.
Who's going to be on?
He's
Jeff
asking
or
Jeff
Gavin?
if Gavin can be on.
Brandon's asking if I am okay with him using Gavin
it,
for $1
okay.
million. But this is called the chain of command. This
Right,
is how it's
I
supposed to
got
work.
it.
Brandon is doing his job.
respect.
Just like
I'm not
Brandon is doing
used to it. It's so
Here's
weird.
what happened. Brandon
Yeah.
got yelled at one time in a bad yell out, and then that's
it was an
now,
email.
now we have
yelling,
a
but yeah, but
no, we had a long phone call.
it's kind of like chain of command. Gavin's gonna be out. He texts me. I tell
Yeah.
you.
He says he being Gavin,
See-
can do Wednesday.
How am I supposed to keep up with all the intricacies? Of
Wouldn't
who's
you
in charge
rather
of
do
who?
next
Flowcharts.
Friday when I'm
You
out
need
of town?
flowcharts.
Oh,
Am I in town?
can we
Friday?
schedule
I
this
don't
right
know,
now?
asshole. I'm asking.
Yeah, but the audience is getting to see live how scheduling and
Friday
achievement
would be
works,
perfect.
and it's fine.
He
Friday,
sa- okay,
perfect.
he
Use the word
says-
perfect and put it in quotes.
I'm gonna put it in quotes. Friday
Can you put parentheses around the quotes?
will be.
Maybe like brackets around.
That
the
way,
quotes.
when Gavin doesn't do it, he
Perfect.
cancels. Brandon will be like, "You said it was perfect."
Yeah, but it's in quotes.
But quotes means quote from
No, but
Gavin.
that's this. Perfect.
No, that's Gavin said perfect.
Are you talking about the difference between quotes and air quotes?
Yes.
Um,
I'm talking about literal
You
quote.
can't
What
literal
if I just
air
do
quote
one?
in the text.
I don't know.
message.
Then I'm just confused.
There's probably an emoji for that.
You think so? I bet there is.
Like, dude, there's an emoji for everything. Also, you know what else I was supposed to mention? I just remembered it too. Fucking, we got the shirt. Right, shirt's out. Holiday print. is
Weird,
in the
weird
store.
name, right? The dude that made the. We're supposed to mention the guy's name that made the holiday card.
like Tobin or something?
Tobin.
That was it.
Tobin.
Yeah,
Wow.
he made the holiday card. Also,
Nailed
it's the
it.
same guy that made the 80s poster. The
we have a
200.
holiday card?
It's in the store right
It's in
now.
the store
You
right
can
now,
go buy.
baby. It was the first one that Patrick.
I think
Rodriguez didn't make.
I think
'cause
there's like
Put it on the
a.
screen.
we can throw it on the
I
screen.
think there's some kind of crazy fucking sale or something.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of shit on sale in the store for Achievement Hunter specifically, up to, as I'm told by Emily McBride, store manager, up to 30% off on some items. Only lasting till midnight tonight, which I assume is
I
central,
hear
like our
She
time
is in
zone.
charge of the store.
She's in
hear-
charge, and she's not large.
I hear if you want to request a piece of merchandise, you go to her.
Just straight.
I
to
do.
Emily.
Straight
I
down.
always do.
Yeah.
You go to anyone else, it doesn't happen.
I don't even
No.
email her. I
Again,
text her.
chain
You
of
have a
command.
phone number?
Yeah.
Do you really?
No. I mean, I might. I don't actually text her. Like,
Yeah, I don't know, who cares?
Sale, off-topic shirt, holiday print by Tobin. He made the 80s poster, and he also made the House Fun House.
Yeah.
Which is the 80s poster? The
That's
sci-fi
the
one?
sci-fi,
Sci-fi one.
sci-fi,
Okay, got it.
sci-fi one. Yeah.
Oh,
'cause,
Jack's big
Yeah.
boss. Yeah.
The one that was flipped.
Jack's got the goo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My tattoo made the whole thing get flipped. And so go buy shit. I guess that's pretty much it. Emily was very adamant, like shirt, holiday print, sale.
Look, if she
Or you're
pushes enough
dead.
merch, she gets to not be the one that you bother. Like she gets to hire someone to be an intermediate
I
between
mean, she
you
did
and
that.
her.
She did that with like 3 people.
so
I just
you
don't.
will stop
I just
texting her
don't
at 3
do it.
a.m. I need a shirt.
I know for a fact there are people we should be like emailing under her because she's like, listen, guys, I know you emailed me like 4 years ago and it was just me.
She's too high on the chain,
But-
so you don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
See?
Yeah.
See,
it's
she's-
too hard to keep track of.
But I don't care to her face.
Right.
I'm just like, that's great. Like I'll usually send Emily an email because there's a holiday card.
Oh.
I don't know anybody else, so I'll just be like, Emily, yeah, can I get this? And every time she'll reply back like,
Hey!
yeah, you're in the corner getting
I'm
spanked
spanking
by
you
Jeff.
I'm about to anally fist
Are
you.
you punching my ass? or
They
my head?
he
I'm-
trimmed
I'm
up
about to go
Trevor and Jeremy in the corner there though. You can see they look very much like Trevor and Jeremy.
Why
now
is
on the
Ezra
right.
behind the chair?
Nope, that's Matt.
That's Matt Bragg.
You got it though.
Caden's hanging on for dear life.
Dude, like
Looks like Steffi is presenting. That's
fucking
weird.
fan
Caden's
of
playing,
me. Like
Caden's
I'm
playing some
front
frisbee.
and center, dude. Look at me.
You're
Jack's,
pickpocketing your wife.
Jack's hugging
That's
a free
fine. Bitch took my
Xbox.
money. Jack is about to fuck a turkey. That's
Yeah.
what's gonna happen.
I hope he cooked it first.
You know what I
That
really
should be the white
appreciate?
Xbox.
What I really appreciate about this photo, I will say, it captivated Jack with his shitty, like little beard stubble. Like his beard's gone. It just looks like someone drew dots on his
Yeah,
face.
it's like twigs.
It's a capsulated moment of his beard. It's like all the fan art that I see of you, Gavin, when you had your head shaved.
yeah.
And then that
And you
Achievement Hunter
hate it?
cat that doesn't exist.
oh, Fuchs lost
No,
his phone.
there's a cat. Oh, it fell out of his pocket? Shit, you could be climbing on an icicle, Fugs. Your phone's gonna fall out of your pocket.
Is that hip urban Fugs or the original?
No, well, I
That's
can't tell
original.
because he's wearing a winter coat,
Yeah.
so it's hard to tell. But
Fugs
dude,
got street.
Caden got urban. He got
Right.
like he'd be on one of those Macy's back to school commercials, like doing a spin. Like I got the coolest backpack in school.
Meanwhile,
And he'd
Jeremy's
walk in.
gone flannel.
It's like
Jeremy's
talking
gone
to
Texas.
It's like talking to like a young white Jay-Z.
Well, what happened was I think what stemmed from all that, and I think most of his attire is one outfit. He got stuck in Sears waiting for his car to get. I say stuck. He chose to fucking stay at Sears for 8 hours while his car was getting worked on. So then I swear to God, he like walked around Sears. Was like, I'll just buy what that model's
He
wearing.
could have walked to the office in 45 minutes.
He went to the
from
fucking Sears to drop his car off at 8 o'clock in the morning. Got there at 8 o'clock in the morning, and apparently was told it was going to be 2 to 3 hours. He chose to stay for 2 to 3 hours. 2 to 3 hours means get the fuck out of there.
From
okay?
that Sears to
That's
our office
crazy.
is a 3-minute Uber.
Also, you can get an Uber. Yeah, you can.
I mean, you can do whatever you want. You can do
what.
whatever you want. But my point is, he chose like, no, 2 hours isn't that long. I'll stay. That 2 hours stretched into like 6, 7 hours throughout the whole day. He stayed the whole fucking day at Sears. He missed a day of work, and it's not like he took off. Like, he wasn't at home playing video games. He was sitting at fucking Sears for 7 hours waiting to get his car worked on.
Which, by
just
the way-
tweeting about it all day. It's like, take a fucking cab, Caden. Leave. Leave and come back. Even if you wanted to wait 2 hours. Once you got to 2 hours and they said, we haven't looked at your car yet, just like, I've wasted my time and move on. Leave Sears and come back later.
Keep his little scooter in the trunk just in case that happens again.
He
So
could have
can, like-
fucking zipped on out of there. He would have been here in 3-4 hours, no time.
As long as there wasn't a speed bump.
That is the worst thing about him getting a driver's license.
What?
Is that
We don't get to the
Oh,
scooter
the
anymore.
worst thing is
He
he
would
doesn't
have
have.
lives too
fucking
far away.
died on the interstate
Yeah.
trying to get to the
I'm
new office.
pretty sure
Can
he
you
could
drive
not
down the
drive.
interstate?
I don't think he could
You
have.
can.
You can try.
I don't know if they
want.
make it up the ramp.
All right,
but-
but listen, I don't want to. You can keep going. I don't want to get too sidetracked. Gavin still needs to do shots before this podcast is
Oh, is
over.
Gavin doing shots?
Well, I still see that fucking thing filled with the liquor that he poured in there, that
Yeah.
demanded we had to pour in, then he didn't drink any of
I
it.
mean, what's the
gonna go
difference
stale.
between it being in there or in the bottle?
I doubt that that's fucking.
I mean,
sealed
that's not.
properly.
It's because it's
Definitely
not.
not.
I mean, it's got the thing that sits on the top. It's not a twisty cap. And then I guess I could counter that with, why the fuck did you do it then?
It does have a little stopper, or like a
He's
little
doing a
rubber
shot,
thing in
right?
there, yeah.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
You should grab 4 and then you get Ryan some root beer.
I ain't doing it.
No? No shot?
That's fine.
God,
That's
it's
fine.
only like noon.
Here's the
or
thing.
like
Here's the thing.
1.
He cannot do it.
Definitely not noon
I'm not gonna
anymore.
make him do it, but I will have Jeff get 4 shots, pour them all out, and then you can be the one that doesn't drink it, and it'll sit there, and your mark of shame will be in front of you.
I wish
I'll
this
move
podcast
the,
was at like 9 p.m.
No, fuck you. So you can show up once a year? The fuck out of here.
What do you mean?
9 p.m.? No one would be
That's
here.
a
It'd be
good-
me every single week sitting here by myself.
It's a good time for drinking.
Just drink
It's,
it.
You know, it's a good
here
time
you
for
go.
drinking
I
noon
only
on a
filled it-
Friday.
I only filled it to the nose.
Oh, that's
Noon
awesome.
on a Friday.
For you.
Well, I
Is it
won't
my nose
do.
or just a normal
It's
nose?
just a normal nose.
Well, there's no nose there. It's a skull. What is that?
It's a skull.
No, I meant the liquid.
It's whiskey.
Whiskey, okay. That's the one that smells like ass?
I mean, they all smell like ass, Ryan.
No, it's scotch, right?
Whoops.
The one that- Scotch is the one that smells offensive to every sense, right?
You're such an adult baby.
Just because I don't drink?
Well,
You
no,
don't
because
have to- I don't-
it's not just you don't drink, but you're so pretentious about it.
Yeah, and it's like
I'm
I
asking
can't even-
questions. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to expand my knowledge here.
We actually had like
This is
a
you
10
just
minute.
slapping me down.
I know, I was slapping you down. We had like a 10-minute conversation about scotch before you got here, and we all had
did
no
you?
idea what we were talking about. Actually, where's the bottle, Gav?
Hey,
Bust it back
Meg.
out.
I didn't
No?
talk about
Okay.
the secret thing you
Never
didn't.
mind,
you
Gavin.
wanted me not to talk about.
I don't know what the
FYI.
bottle is. What was the bottle?
You had it. I don't know.
It's
You
right there,
pulled
it's
it
out.
out and said,
Lafroy?
look at it. No, the one that has the scribble on it.
Yeah,
If you're gonna drink scotch,
was
you
whiskey.
want fucking.
That's whiskey.
That's not
It's-
scotch. That's
That's the
whiskey.
stuff we
Texas-
just used.
Didn't I say
Texas
whiskey? Did I say
whiskey.
scotch?
You said
Yeah.
scotch. You
Oh,
said
sorry,
scotch.
I meant-
Lafroy gets scotch.
I meant whiskey. Sorry.
Produced and hand
My
bottled.
bad. Well, we were saying like
Oh,
how
it's from College
That's,
Station.
that's bourbon.
how
right there,
sketch
I'm
is
gonna
this?
assume.
No, isn't it whiskey?
Well,
It's-
bourbon
yeah,
is
it's
whiskey.
whiskey.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's from College Station, Texas.
We were saying like it looks a fish and all that, but then it looks like they just markered on the percentage.
It's what they did. They
So,
absolutely
like,
did, yeah.
That's bourbon.
What's the?
Jeff gave me a crash course in whiskey once. It was good. We had some Jack
You and
Daniels.
Griffin.
But you don't know
I
any
explained to you and
stuff.
Griffin.
Mark. And what was the third one?
You're the
good
person
one?
that says every
It was a
single.
bourbon course. We had powers, I think. Yeah.
Don't you
And you
say
can definitely taste that Jack Daniels is the shittiest one.
Oh yeah.
that's shocking?
But with
Because wasn't
Coke-
that your thing? That like every single liquor tastes exactly the same, and you can't tell the difference.
Well, with
between
Coke,
them?
you honestly can't.
I'm saying liquor. You've said that before. You're
Yeah,
like,
but-
liquor's liquor.
When you have it straight, you realize that Jack Daniels is like garbage in your mouth.
Yeah.
I mean, and still, I'll drink the shit out of it. But, oh, Caleb.
Oh,
Straight
what's
from the bottle.
Caleb? What's Caleb want? What's the Caleb watch 2015? Drink your fucking drink.
People keep asking
Oh, that's
about the
nothing.
Meg thing you're not supposed to mention. Oh, okay. Well, I won't talk about it
Cool.
then.
Thanks, Caleb. What's this Meg thing you're not supposed to mention?
Can't talk about it.
Okay. She told me before we started, she's like, hey, you know, can you just not mention that thing? I turned around and I went, do I look like Jeff? What do you want me to do about it? He talks about it. He talks about it. I'm fucking. What do you want me
I'm
to
not
do?
gonna talk about it.
Stop him? Tackle him in the middle of the podcast? Jeff, no. Chain of command. I can't do anything, Jeff. Executive producer. He spilled.
It doesn't go up the chain. It only comes down the chain. Commands like that, yeah. I hear Ezra's good at giving them.
He's good at fucking giving firings, from what I
Yeah.
hear. You let me know how it goes.
Disrespect Ezra.
Dude, he disrespected him so hard. I couldn't believe it. Like, on episode 2. Like, wait till double digits at least, man. Then at least he'd be like, fuck, this podcast can't exist without Ryan. We need him.
Let me ask you a question.
Yo.
With on the spot, not on the
Not on the
thing.
spot.
This is
That was yesterday.
Off topic.
Got it?
Yeah.
When are we gonna have our first guest?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I figure we should go through
And who's it gonna
a
be?
couple episodes at
Couple
least
episodes.
first.
You wanna build a foundation.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
You lay the bricks,
Sure.
and then you do something with the
yeah,
guest.
you
It's not-
got like the brick and then cement and then brick and cement.
How many episodes in do you have to get before it counts as a guest? Because, I mean, at this point, we have no established cast.
No, the cast is Achievement Hunter.
Right.
Guest is outside of Achievement Hunter.
Well, but anyone new to this podcast, like, that hasn't watched anything else we've done.
Like Ezra?
Like Ezra,
No,
sure.
well,
Did he take a shot?
No, he didn't.
Yeah, I drank it.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
The thing is, I get what you're saying. Like, outside perspective might not know who's new, but the thing I think which is clear at this point in the podcast is I don't give a fuck about outside perspective. But it took me like
That's not
6
even
tries
a shot, dude. It's
to
like a
get that
third
word
of a
right.
shot.
We can just do whatever we want, and then people will watch it or they won't.
Yeah.
You know? So, like, to me, it's a guest. I don't give a shit if it's a guest to the audience or not. They'll just watch it. And they'll
Do you
be
want
like,
to go
"That guy's
big on your
it."
first guest? Like, see how high you can reach? Or-
I'm hoping I can get like a Shawcross,
Remote call in Jared Fogel.
like a Shawcross or a Fogel.
Do they allow him a phone?
Or
At this point?
I don't know. It depends where he's calling.
He just calls. Never
Yeah,
mind.
you do
Yeah?
it? No?
All right, we're
All right,
on
pull
that
that one
one.
back
Didn't
in.
he have
That'll
like
be for the best.
terabytes of like kid porn?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
so much.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was like in like tens of thousands of images or like 100,000.
Did I ever tell you about how I got a guy kicked out of the army for child porn?
That does sound
Do
familiar.
you want to tell us?
Sure.
Sure.
Dude, I don't give a
Alright.
shit. That wasn't my child porn. I had a boss.
Oh, it was real though.
I had a boss.
I thought you were saying like I got a guy kicked out when it wasn't true.
I had a
I was like
boss.
that seems harsh.
I had a boss in the army, a Fort Hood, who had been in the military for 19 years. He was 1 year away from retiring. He had a teenage son and a tween daughter. I hated him. The guy was a real piece of shit. Real lazy fuck, fat dude. Too fat for the army. And he
take
was
your
only
Xbox?
my boss. He was 19 years and he didn't give a shit. He was 1 year away from retiring. He fucking was only my boss for like 6 months. Nobody liked him. That's beside the point. He was sitting at his computer in his office, and Sergeant Major came in and said, "You're late for the meeting." And he goes, "Huh?" And he goes, "Get out of your chair. You're late for the meeting right now." And the guy goes, "Ugh." And he just got up and he was flustered because the Sergeant Major, CSM, was yelling at him.
Mm-hmm.
And he just like turned his computer screen off and like ran in there. And I needed something from his computer. So like 5 minutes later, I went into his little office and I turned on the screen because I needed to get like, I don't know, it was journalism, right? Maybe some photos or something off of this computer. This is like early 90s, mid 90s. And something work related. And it was a page, it was just like a bunch of images, like thumbnails of like 10-year-old kids with their dicks out. Like 40 of them. And I went, what the fuck? It got real quiet in here, by the way.
Yeah, no, this
Well,
is
yeah, you're really going down a
dude,
dark
that's
path
hilarious.
And I was just like, I didn't know what to do. So I went to my direct boss, who was like chain of command. My boss, he was my boss's boss.
You went to Ezra.
And I went to him and I said, and my boss goes, oh, fuck. And so we had to show, like, I don't remember, MPs or whatever. And then I never saw the guy again after that day. Like, he
He's
never
still in the
came
hole.
back. He never came back to the
So
office.
he was doing that stuff at the army?
In
Like,
the
that's-
army.
At
At
work.
work. Yeah. Never saw him
What?
again. I don't know what happened to him or anything. He just never came back to that room.
Do you think they
never
covered it
saw
up?
him again.
You think they just buried the whole thing?
I don't think so.
No, they buried
I think
him.
I don't know. Yeah, it was fucking terrible. It was terrible. Anyway.
And they let Jared do Subway after that, huh?
His name wasn't Jared.
Oh, okay.
I don't even remember his name, honestly. Yeah, it was fucked up.
Man, that's balls to the wall. I'm just gonna look
gotta
at
be
kid dicks in the
fucking
army. What?
Stupid. I mean, this is like early 90s, but it's still. It's
I mean,
does that
even in the
mean?
early '90s, it's like.
well, I mean, people weren't so sophisticated with computers that they
I
understood.
mean, like, there's like the technological standpoint, and then there's leaving kid porn lying around when you leave the room.
Yeah. He picked the wrong button to turn off. He should have just turned the fucking computer off. Yeah. It was terrible.
Especially if you're a journalist.
That was his mistake.
Like, it
I
was
just
just a
like-
matter of time before one of those slipped into a newspaper, right? By accident.
God, that would have been the worst.
Yes.
Just like Kevin's reaction during that, it was just like,
I wish I hadn't told that
Man.
story.
Yeah, what do you
Man
follow that
alive.
up with?
That was
You follow
long.
with
And-
nothing. Like that's the end of the podcast. Like that's all I was thinking. Like we're ending on this. Like, man, can we bring it back and do something else? There's some like Gavin did. There's a story where like you got set on fire maybe or something that's funny. Finish your shot.
Seriously,
Do it,
we don't.
do it.
Podcast doesn't.
God,
The only
what
way
a-
to save it now.
Meeting.
Do the shot.
You got to do it for us, man.
This, you know what this
I'm not
is?
getting peer pressured by you, right?
You know what this is though? That's fine. It's not so much even like a peer pressure. You know what this is though? Like Gavin, this is Gavin officially confirming to the world, like live, like he's not a lad anymore. He's done. Because he's like, I got a meeting. I can't drink alcohol. It's only 1:30, Jeff.
And by the way, here's
1:30
here's
PM.
Gavin. Here's Gavin in his meetings.
Right. Is that Gavin or Gus? Because that was Gus in our conference.
Oh,
call.
Gus. Gavin learned from Gus.
Gotcha. I'm already learning from Gus. It was not a slight. It was like, oh, this is how. Okay, that's how it's done.
So this yes.
And it's just like, oh, he only got
this
76 on
not
Crossy
as
Road.
bad.
This
So
is
it's bad.
much less than this.
My
though.
score on Crossy
Yeah.
Road is so good.
What's your score on Crossy
Unbelievable.
Road?
Like 540 or something.
How long
What
did it
a
take you to get
loser.
that?
What a loser.
He's a loser not
4 or
for
5 minutes?
He's
I
a
don't know.
he's a loser 4 or 5 minutes
minutes.
of trying for days. He's a loser not because he got 530. He's a loser because he got it at home in his house. Like he abandoned the play Crossy Roads during travel and just sat in his living room with his fucking PC and his Xbox One and his PS4 and like all the AAA titles of 2015, and he played Crossy Road in his house. That's why he's a loser.
Here's I'm gonna school you guys.
Yeah, do it.
Hold on a second. All right, there we go.
You're playing Crossy
the
Roads right
correct
now.
top score to have in
Right?
Crossy Road is 129.
Wow.
Anything under that, more than 10 under that, you
That's
fucking
interesting.
suck.
Let me ask you a
Anything
question.
more than 10 over that, you're a loser who doesn't play real games.
Let me ask you that or a question. What's your high score in Crossy Road?
Oh, it's funny you should ask. It's currently 129.
Nice. You're like right perfect
I'm right
for
there,
the
yeah.
thing that you
I
just
hit the
mentioned.
accurate- I hit
Holy
the accurate
shit,
number, and then I-
did you? I
So
assume you
were you
got
about
there
to
and
get
just
130?
stopped. Yeah.
Yeah, I could have gone
killed
further,
yourself?
but I decided not
Just
to.
jumped
Yeah.
in front of that
You
bus.
just jump backwards.
No, I drowned.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the worst.
I took the waterway out.
Fucking lily
I
pads.
hear you.
Fuck
I
you.
hear it's not bad. I hear you just kind of go to sleep. That's what they say.
Yeah.
When you drown?
Yeah, no,
You just
Well,
kinda
there's
get
the-
sleepy
I
and
did
you
hear
just
that.
kinda-
I did
There's
hear
the
that.
initial
gotta go sleep.
choking. Yeah, it's real
Yeah.
bad for
Well,
the
there's a
first part.
panicked moment.
It's
Right.
hugely
but then-
painful.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you're not dying when you pass out. You pass out and then you die, so you don't
I hear
experience death.
The worst
Well-
way to go is in a grinder.
That's not good.
That's a bad one.
Fall
Not
Guys
good.
style?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that just happened.
Did it really?
No, there's a kid just got chewed up by a leaf mulcher.
leaf
Are you gonna be okay?
I'm fine with it, but
You're
kinda
fine with
sad.
it? Oh, that's terrible.
Well, that was
we
what
had
I
a
was gonna
lady.
say.
We had a
is
lady.
awful.
When did that
We had
happen?
a.
I'm just gonna
Like a
blow
week
past
ago.
that.
We had a. You guys know.
Holy shit!
I wonder if this is right. I could be getting this wrong. But the
19-year-old kid,
place
first
where
day on the job.
home slices.
No kidding. Yeah.
19?
19.
How?
I'm gonna get this wrong.
Didn't
I
get the
apologize if I get it
OSHA
wrong.
lecture.
But I'm like 50% positive, 50% certain that the place where Home Slice is used to be a dry cleaner. If it wasn't that spot, it was like 2 buildings over, and it closed down because a woman got her head stuck in like the thing that like the
the rack?
rolls shit flat, like the
Oh.
iron machine,
Oh,
and just
God.
like ripped her brain out. Yeah,
Fuck.
like a few years before Home Slice opened up.
But did they get the dry cleaning back?
Yeah, but they weren't clean.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
You guys took this podcast way dark.
I heard, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll throw on
Work
with it.
is dangerous.
I worked at a couple of funeral homes when I worked for an electrician, and they have that. It's like the table for the viewing room, where the body would sit.
yeah, I know this
It's all hydraulics. It's like
Yeah.
in the basement generally, like a garage. The ones that I worked at was in a garage, and it's like all hydraulics. And then I guess you have to it's like 2 sections. You have to clear the top and open it and all that shit. And then you hit a button and the thing just goes up through the floor because you load all the caskets in the basement because that's usually where the embalming room is and all that stuff. It's all nice on the upper floor, and then it's fucking chemically and like weird science shit in the basement. That's just how all funeral homes are. Some dude, electrician for 50 years, fucking got crushed to death on one of them because he was eating lunch on it, and something fucked up. Where it's and I don't know how it happened. They don't move fast. I don't know if something got caught or something. Maybe he was trapped on or whatever. But it was we got there. Working on a job, blah, blah, blah. And my boss is like, oh, yeah, just watch out for this thing, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. And he's like, yeah. Yeah, I know a guy that got crushed to death once. I'm like, all right.
How do you get crushed by a hydraulic lift? And was he like
Well, I
eating
mean,
a
yeah,
sandwich?
if
He's
you
like, oh no,
Like I
got
said, I don't
10
know.
more
Maybe,
minutes.
maybe he was
This is
like
a problem.
caught on something
It's
and
like
it was
that
just
guy-
going up, and you're kind of like you can't get off. I don't know.
There was that guy who got his hand caught in some farming equipment, like a hay baler or something. It was just like slowly pulling his arm in, and he was like, "Oh God, I'm losing my arm." So he quickly like pulled a knife out, waited for his arm to break, and then just went like, I just like hacked his arm off and like
Smart
kept the
dude.
rest of his arm. That is gross.
I had to
That's
write a-
so cool.
I had to write a press release one time.
God,
when I was
that's
in the Army.
hardcore. I think I would just be like, I'm dead. I'm dead. Like,
Yeah.
how do you have the fortitude to do that?
Yeah, how can you like?
I
how
think
can
you
not
find
drop
a
the
way
knife?
when you.
I think it's
like,
better than the alternative at that
No,
point.
it is. I'm just saying. Still, like I can see people in that
At
situation.
that point,
and they're like, ah,
I would
just
think
dead.
at that point too, like pain is so blinding that the cutting isn't any worse than the other
Yeah.
pain you're feeling.
That's true.
You just
But I
get,
mean,
like,
just
shot
the
in the
pain is
brain.
pain.
just like the human instinction of like,
The,
someone
uh,
help, save me, save me. It's not cut my own arm off.
I had to write a press
I
release
don't
one
think I
time.
could pull it off with this.
When
Let
I
me
was
see.
No, you could not.
I'm gonna see if I do it. Well, my one arm is getting eaten. I'm gonna see if I can.
It's the weediest knife.
when
in
I
the world.
when
Ryan,
I
you're fucking dead by now.
when I
just
worked
so
in
you know.
public
It's very
affairs
slow.
at one point in the Army, I had to write a press release one time because we had a dude. I actually got in trouble because I fucked the press release up.
He got
But,
out the Phillips head
We had a guy who
screwdriver.
was backing up a Bradley fighting
Yeah.
vehicle, and he got wedged between two Bradley fighting vehicles, and he got cut in half. And he was still alive.
Oh, but
he was
when
still
they
alive,
pulled it apart?
but they couldn't do anything for him, so they had to back it out. And when they backed it out, he fell in half and died immediately.
That-
Fell
That's
in half.
awful. Does
Yeah.
anybody get a puppy recently that we can take this to before?
Has
that
anyone,
happened
like,
to.
Anything good happen to
skipped
anybody?
through a meadow or something?
Yeah.
Hey, that happened to Vincent D'Onofrio once on an episode of.
Law and Order.
Nope, nope. No,
would
not
be
Law and Order
his
CSI
last
because he's the main
episode.
character
Yeah.
of that. No, in,
Oh, it happened to him.
to him
Okay.
on
Men in Black.
Homicide, Life in the Streets.
Oh.
So he was just half a
Is he a
dude.
bad
for
guy?
an episode?
It was just like the episode was he got hit by a train and he was like caught under the train and they were like,
Isn't that kind of what
"You're
happened?
fucked once this train moves."
Isn't that
and
kind
it
of
was
what
like somebody
happened
pushed him
to the mom in Signs, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
She got trucked into a
And
tree.
then she was like, "Swing for the fences."
yeah, she didn't say it like that, but
Yeah.
yeah. And then thankfully, saved the day. Because
the day.
fucking little Joaquin Phoenix was like,
Because he's like, aliens don't like water. Spoiler.
and baseball
Or
bats.
bats. Yeah.
Aliens don't like water being batted into them.
Or blunt force trauma.
Yeah. Think they would have picked a better planet.
Look,
Just saying.
It's the same
It's
thing with
a
War of the Worlds.
pretty
It's like, you
big-
fucking idiots.
they've got
pretty big
interstellar
plot
travel.
hole.
Do 15 minutes worth of research.
They haven't worked out probes yet.
I mean, probe nothing.
That's
Earth,
hard.
Earth, like, looks pretty
All right.
blue.
I know how to end it.
Yeah.
We
What's
don't
up?
have to end it here, but on a high note.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every single human being alive should go watch the SNL skit from the Ryan Gosling episode where he and Cecily Strong and Kate McKinnon were abducted by aliens.
That was
Came out
really
last
good.
week.
I've even
Very
seen that.
funny.
It's very. Have you seen it?
I've seen it.
It's very funny. Kate McKinnon. It might be the
You all
funniest
right?
performance I've ever seen
I'm good.
on SNL.
Just doing Gavin's work for him.
You sure did.
Yeah. We gotta do all the heavy lifting because of this guy.
What are we filming later today?
Watch looks good, though.
Does.
Yeah? Can you
What do
see
you
it
wanna film?
clearly at this point? Or
I want to film
Eyes are a
for
little
the,
watery.
for the rest of the day. We can't film the Minecraft Christmas special because Ryan's a cunt. But
Wait a minute. Why can't we film it?
because he's got a. It's because he's.
What's he doing?
Something non-achievement hunter related. I know it sounds weird. but Ryan, yeah.
Weird.
But we can film Vermintide.
Oh, yeah.
And I had Jack, who's like the greatest dude ever. I had my friend Jack install it on all your computers while I
God.
was in my
Oh,
meeting.
Jesus.
Doing this.
We're good. We're fine.
it was almost end times
So
over
we
there.
can try that. We can try that Vermintide game.
What is that? You want to throw that real quick to the audience? Describe what that is?
It's like Left 4 Dead with rats. I think is how they describe it.
Rats are
Like
the
rat
enemies.
monsters.
They're
Giant
zombies.
mutant
Yeah.
rats.
Yeah, they're all
They're
like,
like Splinter.
They're like humanoid rats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it looks kind of like it looks gauntlet-y as far as just the custom trailer of like one dude looks like he's a wizard and one
Yeah,
dude's like
yeah.
an archer and one guy's
It's like
like
a
I got
Warhammer
guns.
mod or something.
It is, yeah, it is Warhammer.
Yeah.
And when you watch that video, this podcast is why Michael was so drunk.
No.
During the recording.
Drunk from that?
Look at your eyes.
And why Gavin's
That's
so
because it was like instant.
drunk
like,
Gavin
Gavin's
oh.
so sober and boring in the Let's Go.
Yeah, no, but like, no, Gavin won't be there because he'll be in a meeting.
Yeah, he's got to go to a meeting.
What time's your meeting?
Oh, it's not till 4.
So he even had 3
And you
hours
weren't
to sober
drinking?
up.
How long does it take to sober up? Like 6 hours.
What?
Your
45
BAC goes down
minutes.
by
Fucking
0.2.
shot?
minutes?
Yeah.
One
Well,
shot?
it's 0.2 BAC per hour.
Eat a
Wait,
fucking
what's the back?
sandwich.
Well,
What's the BAC?
blood alcohol content.
2 an hour.
0.2.
0.2 an hour.
0.2
What did
is
I
one
just drink?
beer.
Oh. No, that would take longer than that.
That's the equivalent of 1 beer.
Yeah.
So that would have taken you an hour to sober up from. and you have
You'd have blown a
you
knot.
probably have at least 2 hours.
Also-
I mean, he still has time. So
What's
it's like
the-
he's still a bitch.
I'm gonna look on Space Watch.
The legal limit is like
No,
0.6.
movement.
Like
That's
you can still
MVMT.
drive at
MVMT.
0.6.
I should.
Watch
Sorry.
it.com.
Wait. Let me be. I'm
you even
saying
have
wrong.
10. You even have
0.02.
15 minutes of
Right?
grace.
You can't drive at .06.
It's 0.06, right?
Luckily, you don't have a
That's the
driver's
legal
license.
limit.
Oh, it's .08.
It's 0.08.
0.08, yeah.
It's 0.08, so you can drive at 0.06.
I was saying
That's too
0.2.
high.
0.2, you'd be dead.
Yeah, 0.02. You're right.
Yeah, 0.02.
0.2, you would not be dead. You'd be
0.2.
fucked up. There are plenty
No,
of
you'd
people.
be dead.
You'd be
No,
stomach
there are
You'd be dead at 0.1.
plenty of people that like get fucking arrested at like,
.2s?
yeah,
0.2. I've heard of people getting arrested at like 1.2.
I've heard like
0.12, and that's
I've heard
brutal.
like
0.12.
0.18.
What about 2?
I don't think
That
two.
means that
I don't
twice
think-
your blood
I don't
is
think
now
so.
alcohol.
I don't think so. But I have
That means you are a bloated
Dude,
bag
you hear,
of just
I
booze.
mean, like
All right, let's
3
not
times
be
the legal
insulting.
limit, 4 times the legal limit. 4 times the legal limit is fucking like 0.24. Right?
It's- Regardless, people shouldn't drink.
Yeah.
Except for Gavin, who
If
should
it's-
drink because
if
he has
it's
7
08
years before his
times
meeting.
4. It's like
He's just
0.24,
afraid
right?
his
0.23?
Crossy Road score in the meeting will suffer.
That's what it is.
I was
Yeah.
playing at home because I didn't have internet yet.
Oh, there you go. I'm glad you came back to that.
Then
15
how did
minutes
you
later.
download
I
Crossy
just,
Road?
I already had it from when we were playing in the
And to be fair, I only say this because this is not an after the fact. While we were all playing Crossy Roads, because that was the game of New York City, and both me, Gavin, Ryan, and Jack
Wish I'd
went to,
gone to that.
we played tons of Crossy Roads. We all said and agreed, you're a bitch if you play this at home and not while you're traveling.
Yeah, it's
it's
true.
a travel
But then I
game.
started up a game with Turney, and it was like our little thing for a while.
That's fine. You
won.
can have your little thing. I'm just
I had
saying
it.
you are a bitch.
I had it. I destroyed it.
That's fine. You destroyed your bitch score.
Yeah.
How much gamer score did you get in that time?
Probably
Nothing.
I got some Fallout achievements probably.
How's
I should
you
play
playing
that. I should
Fallout?
play that game.
Fallout 4.
I have not played
is-
enough of it.
I played it for 6 hours yesterday.
It's
phenomenal.
so fun.
So you did like
I'm
half a
still
quest? Or
yeah.
No, I
he
just
turned the
been,
game on and he looked at his inventory.
crafted
I
a weapon for a while?
still, I'm trying to like fight through the shorter games to then just like bleh, Fallout. I'm like
I,
halfway
It's
through Tomb Raider.
so good.
Tomb Raider's pretty good.
Tomb Raider's fucking excellent. So
Tomb
far.
Raider's the last game I played because I was out of town and stuff, and then before that I had shit to do. I don't think I played a game in like 4 days until that army game today,
Yeah.
that Green Min.
I
game.
fucking love the fact that you can fucking make arrows in Tomb Raider whenever you
Yeah.
want. You just hold the right trigger and it's like, oh, I just crafted 7
Well,
arrows.
right bumper.
That's right trigger.
There is a lot in Fallout that I'm still. I'm
make
never gonna
arrows?
use.
If you have the bow and arrow equipped but you're not aiming it, it's right trigger.
Oh.
If you hold left trigger, right trigger shoots.
But if you hold right bumper, you can make like poison arrows and stuff.
Yes.
Yes, that's poison arrows.
That's what I
That's
think,
the.
yeah.
If you're holding the bow and arrow, right trigger is main.
Yeah.
And then bumper is special, whatever you
Like
have equipped.
flame
Could be
or
fire, grenade, and there might
Sometimes
be
you push
something else.
A, sometimes you push Y.
Oh, I push all kinds of buttons. I
Yeah.
push every one. Now I'm getting drunk. I'm just telling you, like
It's
I'm
hitting.
feeling it.
There
It
it
wasn't.
is.
It was just like an instant eye water, but I wasn't drunk.
And
Now
the
I'm
alcohol
feeling
has landed.
There's
saying
stuff
it's-
in Fallout that like help me grenades. Like you can shoot a flare and people will come. Or you
Oh,
can, like,
gotcha,
You can like
gotcha.
call in artillery, or you can call in a vertibird, which is like they'll
Yeah.
call one in, they'll fly.
like a
down.
helicopter with a fucking minigun
You
on
can
it.
get in it and fly around. And
Are you
move anywhere.
serious?
Yeah, you can get in it and it, like tell them where to go. I never used them, and I was like, I should really use these. And I realized I had a bunch of stuff in Diamond City that I wanted to move to Sanctuary, but I had too much stuff. I could only carry like 300 weight, but I had like 1,600 worth of stuff. So I just called in a vertibird, hopped in it, and like moved house in it.
Oh, that's
And then I
awesome.
landed.
There's
It was like
also-
the dumbest reason to use one of those like rare grenades. but I
there
totally
is a
used it.
perk where you can fast travel when over encumbered.
Yeah, I can't get it.
Yeah, but it's awesome.
Why can't you get it?
I would need to level up so
Well,
many
not
times to do
yet.
that.
You can't get it
Yeah,
yet.
eventually.
You can get everything.
I just think it was
Gavin.
easy to chuck a grenade and like hop in.
I mean, clearly it was if you
Yeah.
could do that, but the perks are fucking cool in that game.
Perks are
Yeah.
very cool.
I spent like 20 minutes just reading the chart. It's like looking at everything, like
I'll be
planning
honest,
what I wanted
it
to do.
looks gorgeous too. By the way,
Yeah.
I love like just
game.
how it looks.
Yeah.
How it's like the little dude doing something, and it looks just like fucking.
I assume
What's the mobile game called?
Fallout
Shelter.
I
It looks just
assume
like
they
that.
probably sell a poster of that or something.
It's cool as shit. I'd
Yeah,
buy
it's
it.
pretty cool.
I'd slap it up.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, I'm playing Tomb Raider, and I'm like 10 hours into Fallout, which is nothing in
Yeah,
Fallout.
yeah.
And I have not even played a single second of Metal Gear Solid 5.
You
well,
playing-
besides the intro,
You
which I
playing
don't count.
You playing Battlefront at all?
No, not. God, that's not even on my radar. Like,
That's
it's
all-
fun.
that's all I've been playing
Oh, it's
is
fun as
Battlefront.
fuck. And
He's
I'm,
all over
I'm,
Siege
I'm playing it at
lately.
work. but
every
time I turn
I'm
around,
trying
he's
to play
playing
single
Siege.
player games,
Yeah.
and like also because I'm a fucking idiot and I can't fucking stop myself, and it's the greatest thing about Wii U. I'm playing Paper Mario from 2001.
Wow.
That's weird.
That's how you can tell also how drunk I am because it said Mario and not Mario.
To be playing that in the November, December.
I can't
weekend of the
stop.
year-
It's
I
just
hear-
so good.
I hear that we should have been playing Overwatch a bunch, and that's really fantastic.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's not
What
even
is it-
out yet.
What is
That's
that
still
for?
beta, right?
Beta's out.
What is
But
it for?
apparently
Everything?
Steam.
Oh, okay.
But I think it's Steam or the beta went down for like a month or something, so we can't play it for a little bit. But yeah, supposedly it's pretty awesome.
Sorry, they'll get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll come back around.
All right,
Did you
let
play
me-
it at all?
Let
I
me.
haven't. It's like a simplified Team Fortress.
Let me do the
I think.
last sponsor read and then we'll close it.
The last what?
Last sponsor read.
You got it better.
Listen, so this last sponsor read is sponsored by me.
Hey!
I just, you know,
How much did you
I want to
pay?
say from me,
Yeah.
I really appreciate you guys showing up. This is really fun.
Aw.
You know?
Thanks, man.
Got the shirt, got some fucking sweet ass movement watches.
Let me ask you a question.
We got this Xbox that we literally stole from Jack.
Jack's
Although, I
hands.
mean, it was ours and Jack stole it, but then we stole it back.
Yeah.
With the power of words, we worded him to death. He, like, I'm not kidding. When Jack showed up, he was like, God, Christ, like, chill out, guys. He was a little, like, frazzled.
I know. I
He
was
got
actually.
frazzled.
I had the moment. I was like, am I gonna have to have a conversation about
No,
this?
yeah. When you get off, he'll be like, dude, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean
Or
anything.
they'll be like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, no, you got a little bit of frazzled Jack. You got him.
Content.
You got him good. You took the
was
knife.
frazzled-
You took the knife, and it went
frazzled-
right in his fat gut.
Frazzled and annoyed. Yeah.
It's like, I love the idea of Jack walking on a podcast and saying, I turned it on, and Jack's a fat
Jesus
fuck.
Christ.
That was my whole hope for this podcast, and it's already been accomplished.
Let me
Like,
ask
people getting
you-
shit on and being like, why?
let me ask you a question.
Yo.
Who's on the podcast next week?
I don't know, not you.
No, I'll be out of town.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I don't
some
know.
stuff.
I'll probably
Whoever.
have throw Lindsay on it.
Has
She's over there.
I didn't even know she was over there.
Yeah.
wow. Thank God you wanna
Well,
talk
she
to
was
shit.
gonna be on this week.
I bumped her.
You bumped her.
I done
You
that.
bumped her real good.
Sorry, Lindsay.
No, it's fine. I was like, listen,
I just
bitch.
really wanted to tell
Jeff
my-
wanted to be on. Get out of my fucking sight.
I really want to tell my pedophile story.
Dude, you told it real good.
You sure
too.
did.
And like we had it 20 minutes after the pedophilia.
Well, you had
Also, remember, no, maybe I don't know if you were in there or not. Maybe Ryan told me this, but they were like, they're really gonna push, you know. Now your podcast is under 90 minutes today because we got that secret thing to do. You know what that is? Hour and 55 minutes.
You guys want to go for another hour?
I was thinking 2. Did you want to?
He's got a meeting in
He's
2
got a
hours,
meeting,
so
yeah.
we can just wrap up.
We'll just wrap up at the meeting. What if we have the meeting on the podcast? Bring the meeting
Is
here.
it a call-in meeting?
No.
Oh wait,
Is it
how
a
did?
person
By the way, how did your meeting go yesterday? Was it good? Did you do that? The conference call that like got canceled and it wasn't and it wasn't.
It
wasn't,
got
went back and
canceled,
forth,
and then it wasn't, and then it was. I had it just me. Just me and
okay.
I had a conference call with myself. No, I had it. It was just me and the other dude.
It was
went
you
well.
looking
It
at
was
yourself
pretty-
in the mirror, screaming at yourself.
I had it at a bar.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
hanging out with Griffin. Yeah. Then
Nice. I remember Griffin.
I was being responsible.
We should watch Ice Zombie one day.
She was like, "You're not drinking alcohol. It's really odd." And I was like, "Oh, I have a conference call." As
She
soon
was
as that
like,
conference
"It's
call is
odd,"
over-
and I'm furious.
As soon as the conference call's over, I will have a drink. And she was like, "Okay, that's weird." And the conference call got canceled, and I was like, "Looks like I can drink." So then I started drinking, and then they were
It
like,
got uncanceled.
"Let's uncancel that." And I was like,
Right.
all right." And then I had a conference call. It was awesome, and it went really well, and alcohol wasn't a problem.
And Gavin is officially out of Achievement Hunter.
Ooh.
Right? Oh, was
Wow.
that the secret thing you weren't supposed to talk about?
January 1st announcement. Best of luck, buddy.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, thanks for watching Off Topic though, episode number 2.
I need to pee hard.
I think this has been great. I mean, if you
Michael
have to
made us
pee,
do the
just
whole
go,
thing
just go
without
pee.
peeing.
Just go pee.
No, I just like right now is the
How
perfect
much?
time to end it.
How much to pee your pants?
Right now?
Yeah.
Stand up so you can see you, like the camera can see you.
Now he
urinate.
wouldn't even drink because he's got a meeting. Is he gonna go to the meeting with pee pants?
Yeah, but he
go
can
home
change.
and go home.
He can
Yeah.
change
I
his
can't
pants.
like empty my blood.
I mean, you can. You can
Yeah,
drink
you could.
water.
Sure you could,
It's
yeah.
called drink water.
Ryan's got a
and pee.
knife right there.
Dialysis.
Yeah, or
I would do it for 40.
just die.
40 grand.
40
40
grand?
grand?
Yeah.
What do you think you're worth, you fucking scumbag?
Well, I'm
Fuck
asking-
you.
I'm asking-
Burn in hell.
I'm asking
40
myself-
grand for pissing your pants? I'll do it for $1,000.
We can do it for,
piss
we
your
can get a
pants
literal
on
golden
this table
shower
for
for cheaper.
$1,000?
If I could go right now, sure. If like you and you were like, I will give you the money and there's $1,000 in your hand, I will pee left and right. Are you kidding me?
No, just
40
down.
grand?
You'd be pissing on the internet on live internet.
Who cares?
You
It's
made
already
my
been a
wife put a
happy
video
hour.
up.
She pissed herself for free.
No, we didn't put that out for 7 years.
Yeah, but how
What?
much
This would
interest
be
did she
live.
get? If she got paid $10 and she made interest on that 7 years,
What if we crowdfunded it?
For a grand?
Like that
No,
guy got like
crowdfunding,
that guy paid like
at least 2.
That guy paid like 60 grand to make mac and cheese or whatever, right?
Yeah, that was the thing.
Yeah. 40 grand. Gavin stands up on top of this.
I mean,
Pees his
I don't know.
pants.
And I'm
On off
fine
of
with
it.
that, and I think we could get it. I just don't want him to have it.
Yeah.
He shouldn't get
What if
40
he-
grand
To
for
charity.
peeing himself.
To charity.
Charity, I'm fine with.
Would you do it for a kid? To save children?
Would you pee on a kid to save him?
No.
What
If
if
he was on fire,
If he was like,
what
"Come and
if
save me!"
what if a kid had cancer and your urine was you had like anti-cancer piss?
Well, you have the
my
laugh.
bladder would be
That's
empty
the
right
thing.
now.
That's the thing I'm saying.
I would have pissed all over it.
You
right
didn't
now.
know that, Jeff? You've got the laugh and he's got the pee.
Yeah.
They're like,
So
every
you
time
could
I watch
just-
Husbands, I love it. Jeff's
you
got
could
his...
just
I'll piss in Jeff's mouth. He'll
You
laugh
could just-
and piss
There we
onto
go.
it.
line up sick little bald kids and just piss on all of them and cure them.
Ezra might be in there, and you don't even know.
We really strayed from the piss your pants thing.
Dude, he's gonna
Got
fire
so
Ryan,
weird
right?
and
He's
dark.
gonna fire Ryan, for sure. There's a look going on from Jeff to you. I'm just gonna
How do
end
we
it.
know?
I want to end it before he does something violent.
How do we know that your pee doesn't cure cancer? Have you ever tried?
We don't. We don't.
Oh my God!
gonna
that's
move this
that's
out of
a
the line
smart
of
move,
fire,
Ryan.
yeah.
You moved.
One of the feet came off!
Oh, Ryan! That's Jeff's Xbox that he liberated from Jack specifically on this podcast. Oh, there you go. It's
there you go. It's that back one.
There
Yeah.
you go. Well, you know what though? I can appreciate it came off, but they've got indents, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's good.
It's like there's a slot.
Not gonna happen.
You're not sticking it, or you're sticking the sticky side
There's
to
no
yourself.
feel it. There's no sticky side.
I got this.
Yeah, you get the putty.
All right, let Jeff do this. Hang on. This will be the end of the podcast. Jeff fixing the Xbox that Jack stole. He got caught. He brought it back. Ryan broke it. Jeff's gonna fix it.
It's
end of
had
the
a whole
podcast.
journey.
All right, here we go. You're not doing it away
There's
from
a
the
hair
camera,
in
but
there.
that's fine.
There's
Jeff's-
actually a
pubic hair.
cube on it.
Jeff is putting a pube in, or are you putting some of the goo from the sign that doesn't
It's the
stick?
hair.
Yeah, it's like cubic.
Oh,
I'll get more
God, that was disgusting. Just seeing you pick it up by the hair was gross. I'll be honest.
Yeah, it's like there is no sticky
I don't
anywhere
know.
here. How is
it
this
was
fixed
Jack's
at all?
beard hair. We know it was. All right, that's a little excessive, but you've done it.
It's fixed.
You've there's no achieving like
Can we,
overachieving.
when you're done, can we put that down and see how level it is?
Yeah, absolutely.
A for effort.
There we go.
Yeah, show it to the camera.
And-
Show Jeff's fix job. Look, he fixed it. He fixed the little nub with the putty.
Plenty of putty. And well,
Perfect.
actually that works fine. Oh, all right. Until
It's
you did
fine,
that.
guys. It's fine.
Look, the
it's okay.
table isn't perfectly level.
Put something heavy on it.
There you go.
Boom. There you go. Just pile more shit on. We got this. Hey, thanks for watching Off Topic episode number 2. This has been great. Sponsored by Crunchyroll. We got Movement. That's MVMTWatch.com/Off Topic. I threw it in at the end. They didn't even pay for that one, and
That's
I gave
added
it to them
value.
for fucking free.
Added value,
They
that
bought one, got one free.
Yeah.
Ryan's got the watch, and tune in next week when we'll.
I'll probably take the week off.
You'll take the week off, and we'll insult some other person that works here. Bye.
What was that game? That damn Sony game. Drive. It was like Drive something, wasn't it?
Drive
We did
Club?
about Drive Club. Thank you. 16 videos in that friggin' game. That was like, hey, guess what? The servers still don't work.